Oh, hi, welcome back. Welcome back and welcome home. Can I show you guys something really quickly? This is my friend. We're here and we're ready. It's kind of like a fun surprise, you know, because, oh, she just left. But it's like, ooh, we're just hanging out, it's just me, and then I'm like, oh, but is it not? Oh, and she's clawing on her cat tree. She really is living the dream right now, isn't she? My chair's been back for a few days now, B-side. I only streamed without it for one day. I just wanted to see. You know, I just had to know. I had to know. I'm gonna quickly take out my mods folder, and then I'll get my game open and we can get started. Dangerous Festy, thank you for the 3-month resub, by the way. Thank you so much. Let me open Electronic Arts Sims 4 mods. I don't want my CC in there. I just want MC Command Center and UI cheats. So that is the plan. Welcome back, everybody. Community lot build, indeed, is sort of what I'm planning on doing. I put on this shirt this morning and I said, you know? And so I kind of want to build some sort of like cottagey cafe thing, sunflower outside. Like, that's the vibe that I'm going for. And I dressed for the part. Little Miss Ditsy, thank you so much for the 2-month resub. Thank you. Sylvia with the 2 months as well. Thank you. Adam, thank you for the 2 months. And E B B B B B B B B B B B. Thank you for the 21 months as well. Thank you guys so much. Make it in the shape of a flower. That's interesting. Honestly, that's interesting. Cosmic, thank you for the tier 1 sub as well. And Tiny Tanny, thank you for the bits. My game's open. I'm ready. Let's game. You know what I mean? Like, let's do it. Let me turn on my game capture. Alright, should be good to go. Ooh, there we go. Urban, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. This will never go away. Nicole, I can't promise that. I haven't actually commissioned new emotes yet. I know we've had emote slots unlocked for like a week, but I haven't actually commissioned any new ones yet. I don't know what I want. Exalia, thank you for the 7-month resub as well. I do have an idea, but I haven't like decided yet. I'm not ready yet to like commit to the commission, you know? So that's where we're at right now. Okay, I've got my my game open. I have my recording open. Shall we, using all the packs today? Jada, I know that there are a few, which world am I gonna do this in? This one? No, this one. I'm gonna build in Windenburg, so it has to be at least get together. I'm gonna make a restaurant or a cafe of sorts, so, you know, we might use dine out, I don't know. We'll figure it out. People keep saying cat cafe, but I'm not super into that idea. I want a sunflower cafe, you know? I want to build it out here, though. Like, this was kind of my vibe. I wanted to build it out, like, you kind of have to go down this old little dirt road and then get out to this little spot, and there's, like, a little cafe, you know? Like, that's the idea. Pages, thank you for the 19-month resub, by the way. And Jesse, thank you for the raid. Oh, my God. Hello. I literally just got here, so you're not going to see anything interesting just yet. I'm going to build today. I heard you were doing my shell challenge, so I just want to quickly apologize to you. I'm really sorry, honestly, I really am. Does someone get the egg roll? Oh my god. Where? Janie! Oh my, okay, anyway, if you guys don't know me, and you're from Jesse's stream, I am, what is your name? Janie XO, yeah, this is you. My name is Kayla, and I play The Sims on Twitch. I'm gonna do some building today. I stream every day if you don't know who I am. Jesse, it's okay. We're all in this together, you know? If you're from my stream, though, and you don't follow Jesse on Twitch, there's gonna be a link in chat. It's kind of spammy a little bit right now, so you'll have to bear with me for a second, but you'll be able to follow her on Twitch. Please check out her channel. She's so funny. Jesse is a very good friend of mine. Well, I'd say that at least. I hope she feels the same way. And I think she's so funny and so good at streaming and YouTube videos. She's just so talented. So please, please check out her channel. You will love her. Stormy, thank you for the bits. I really appreciate that. Also, Claude, thank you for the 6 months. Cass, thank you for the sub gift to Ray. Fish Buttermilk, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Jay Stout, thank you for the tier 1 sub as well. Am I caught up? I think so. Ooh. Ooh. I hope so. Anyway. We've got this. Is her... Wait, so did she finish the shell today? Should I look her up? Should we look at it right now? Tank Girl, thank you for the bits. Maybe we will. We've got time, right? Okay, this is kind of exciting. Okay, I thought it was your full name, but I wasn't sure. I was like, let me make sure that I'm not gonna type this wrong. That's item name. Because I've done this before. I've been like sitting here looking for Plumbella on the Discord on the gallery, and that's just not right. Cass, thank you for the sub gift to the tier 2 sub gift, by the way, to Last. Thank you so much. And Ray, thank you for the bits. Tank Girl, thank you for the bits. Lil Snug, thank you for the bits. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's go look at this. Hang on. Jess, thanks for the bits. Oh, Lovo, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Lovo, oh god. That's really cool about the Heather Chandler themed Animal Crossing outfit though. Go away! These two, not you. Nikki, thank you for the 3-month resub. And Meg, thank you for the bits. Rosina, thank you for the 2 months. Trans Valentine, thank you. Jess, thank you again for the bits. Thank you guys so much. BB.move objects on. Okay, we got this. Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Kier Sims, thank you for the sub gift to Tungsten. And LB with the sub gift to Gray. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate that. Hello? Show me my newest builds. There we go. Hello? I want to see the house. Read description. Oh, I'll pull it back up. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, I'm sorry if I missed things in chat right now. I don't know if you guys noticed, but whew, you know, whew. I stream it this time every day, Rezzy. I went live 8 minutes ago. Long ago, just like the hearse you die in, you die to get in again. Oh, wait, I'm scared. LJ, thank you for the 5 months. I was expecting like a real description, so I started reading it out like that. I realized that it's lyrics now, but that really confused me for a second. I was like, what is going on? Oh my god. Bear, thank you for the Prime sub. LJ with the 5 months, thank you so much. Cass, thank you for the bits, thank you so much. And Lan, thank you for the bits. And Lobo, thank you again. I'm sorry, thank you. And Kaylin, thank you for the 3 months. Stephanie, thank you for the sub gift to Cadence as well. Thank you guys so much. I'm scared. Okay, let's tour this house. What do we got here? Oh my god. I want to apologize. I don't know if you guys knew this, but I did a fully diagonal shell challenge recently. So, Nawal, thank you for the bits as well. Thank you so much. And this is what Jesse has done to it. I am kind of into this. Like, the porch looks really cool. There are some parts that I'm afraid of. For example, I didn't even know this thing existed. So, I'll make it nighttime. That'll make it better. Okay, you know what? This is my worst nightmare. No, we're not touring more shells today. We're doing just Jesse's because she raided us and she's my friend. So I wanted to see what Jesse built with my shell. The yard itself looks so good though. I'm not this good at landscaping. I don't know how to pull off this kind of stuff. We have some fun candles. Oh wow, you know, we got some tentacles, alien roots. Wow. Okay. Ooh. The lighting is very fun. I really enjoy this. Look behind the curtain next to the door. That's not the door. Behind this. Is this what I need to look behind? I'm scared. I don't trust any of you guys. I placed it with move objects. If I'm missing things, I can place it again. But I did put move objects on to place it. You guys are scaring me. I came here to make a happy sunflower build. Poppy, thank you for the 24-month resub, by the way. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. You've been here since I hit 50K on YouTube. Oh God. You know what, Poppy? I want to apologize to you first and foremost because no one deserves to have dealt with that. Mitchie, thank you for the 14 months. Great, thank you for the bits. Also, Frozen Turtle, thank you for the bits. And I wanted to thank Janie for the bits as well. And Janie, congratulations, by the way, on the egg roll. I didn't mean to brush over that because obviously we got raided in the middle of it all. But congratulations, that is a very big deal. If you guys don't know what the egg roll is, it's a roll in my Discord server. It costs 80,000 points, so you have to spend a lot of time in my streams to get it. And it is very prestigious. Not that many people have it. And so it's kind of cool. You should feel very proud of yourself. Okay, anyway, first of all, the stairs look really cool in there too. This is a nice layout for this house, I think. The stairs being here. It makes the living room make a lot of sense. I enjoy this. And then oh. Oh. Can we thank you for the bits? Am I gonna die? Is it a K for Kayla or a K for kill? Is it both? Or am I trying to be summoned? Or am I trying to be murdered? It is both? Oh, good. MD Theater, thank you for the 6 months. Oh, you know, the detail really is impressive. Even though I feel like this is a threat. Oh boy, this is iconic. Koala Bear, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. Oh, this is all the scratches on the doors and the voodoo doll. I mean, it really is so good. Oh my god. Ew. Ew. Why? 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 You know, I'm upset. Look in the bed. What? Oh no! Oh, it looks, oh. Oh, and there's just a towel next to the toilet. That's gross. You know what? Is that supposed to be me? It looks, yeah. No, I get it. It looks just like me. Yeah. He's just vibing. Yeah. Is there a cross downstairs? How did I miss that? Oh, good. I fear for my own life. Astronaut, thank you for the 3 months. Do you guys want to go build a happy sunflower cafe now? That was Jesse's build for my shell challenge. Cece, thank you for the 8-month resub. 9-month resub. Astronaut, thank you for the 3 months. Frisbee, thank you for the bits. Julia, thank you for the 500 bits. And Koala Bear, I think I just thanked both of you already, but you know what? Thank you again. Sometimes when I get behind, we just say things 15 times each. I really enjoyed that diagonal shell challenge of my own. Like, I had a lot of fun doing it myself. Mary Grace, thank you for the bits. If you guys don't follow Jessie, though, there's a link to her channel in the chat. It's kind of calmed down now, so you can probably see it a little bit easier. Please follow her. I want to hang out in that build for a while. I think there weren't enough gargoyles, though. Okay, anyway, hi, Wire Monkey. Tyler, thank you for the bits. I'm sorry about the math test. That's a nightmare. Also, did I thank Frisbee? Thank you, Frisbee. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna pretend that I didn't see that. Eridani, thank you for the bits. We are friends. So can you pretty please do me a favor? Okay, Izzy B, you're a weirdo. Is that what you wanted? Erica, thank you for the... Erica, thank you for the 24-month resub. Thank you so much. Mama Lynn, thank you for the 7 months. And Cass, thank you for the sub gifts again, by the way. Thank you so much for the 5 sub gifts to Hello, Kia, Lazar, Elena, and Violence. Thank you so... Well, Violence isn't the answer. I feel like I can't just call them Violence. You gifted a sub to Violence? Whoa. Whoa, okay? Eddie, thank you for the 3 months. And Misty Green, thank you for the 3 months. Tay, thank you for the bits as well. This is in Windenburg. This is a 20 by 20 in the back of Windenburg. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I am Chelsea, just not today. I wanted to build today. I kind of like the idea of doing a little cafe kind of thing. What a cry. Thanks for the Prime sub. Oh, hey, Hob, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for coming by. Hey, kids, do you like violence? Stop. This is a family stream. It's a family stream, okay? I swear. I'm trying to find a cute sort of reference photo, but I don't really know what I'm looking for. Mrs. Twitch, thank you for the 3 months. I might just wing it. No, I'm sorry to hear your legacy family founder died. That F in the chat. That's always kind of sad when when your like main sim dies and it's like, wait, I was having fun and now you're dead. Anyway, I'm sorry that I also got my chat to spam F because your sim died. Sophie, thank you for the 8 months as well. Or no, wait, the sub gift to Uni maybe, which is their 8 month. So there's that. Ariel and Milk, thank you for the 3 months also. Shall we just wing this, like I said? Should it be a cottage? No, should it be a cafe or a restaurant? I kind of like the idea of it being a restaurant. I think I would have more fun with that concept, but a cafe I don't build that often, and I might use more often in my actual gameplay. You know? Lady Alice, thank you for the 17-month resub. Thank you so much. And JSAP, thank you for the bits. Whenever someone like you tells me that they've been subbed to me on YouTube for a long time, I'm like, oh no. I'm so sorry. That's like my immediate reaction is like, oh, you were there for that? Oh. Oh no. Cafe does come with Get Together, so it maybe makes a little bit more sense, but I don't know. But yeah, whenever someone's like, I've been watching you on YouTube since like 2017, I'm like, oh god. Yikes, yikes. Mrs. Twitch, rest in peace to your Sims. And Becca, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that you like my hair. That makes me feel very happy. I'm gonna be honest, hair compliments, especially right now because I cut it myself, very much appreciated. Yeah, I did just hit 700k on YouTube, Taylor, yesterday. I woke up in the morning to my mother. Oh my god, Jess. Jess, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. To Clementine and Tor and Renaissance, to Sweetum and to King, thank you so much. But yesterday my mom texted me in the morning and she was like, OMG, 700k! And then I woke up to that and I was like, not bad. Natasha, thank you for the tier 1 sub as well. Thank you so much. But thank you guys for that. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Let's get beginning. Let's get beginning, I said. Okay. I want it to be kind of a small cafe, I think is the sort of vibe that I'm going for here. Goob, thank you for the bits, and Natasha, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you guys so much today for all of the kindness. I really appreciate it. You were very kind to me and I don't deserve this. I really don't. Okay, I'm trying to think how I want to do this best. Because I want it to look kind of like a little cottage. But I also want it to be big enough that we can have like a room upstairs. I don't think I want it to be like that tall. I don't know if I want it to be like that tall. Maybe a rounded roof. We can make it somehow more interesting. Don't worry. We can make it less pointy too. It'll have to be less tall, so. I have literally been live for 21 minutes. You have not missed much, I promise. I literally just started building this. Like an old cottage that's been turned into a cafe. you know? That's kind of a fun vibe, right? I don't know how big I want this to be. I am gonna record it for video. I might not post it on YouTube. My philosophy is like, always record it and then maybe post it, you know? Because then if you want to post it, you can. And if you don't want to post it, you don't have to. So that's where we're at. I record basically everything I ever build. I don't know if I like this or not. That's super odd. Super odd and not the vibe. It's okay. We can get through this. Mara, thank you for the 19 months. Also, Wishful Shrimp, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. The roof is cool. Okay, well that helps. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you. 1, 2, maybe. 1, 2. Yeah? No. Smaller? Maybe that could work. Oops, wait. Looks better than all your roofs combined. Okay, well, that's probably a good sign, right? The front door will be right here, basically. Genji, thank you for the 3-month resub. But then there's a pretty decent sized space upstairs, right? That we could turn into an apartment. I don't know if this is the vibe. Do a giveaway? I don't have any codes right now, Clara. I'm sorry. I did do 5 giveaway codes for Island Living yesterday, so I really do apologize that you missed that. But just so you know, I don't just have giveaway codes all the time, unfortunately. I don't just have, you know, unlimited packs for The Sims 4 at my disposal, so... shall we, maybe we could turn that into like a little balcony of sorts, I don't know. Naomi, thank you for the bits. Oh, congratulations on the application, that's so exciting. And I feel you on that, like tummy hurting pain when you get like nervous about something. We are all in this together for sure. Meg, thank you for the bits also. Oh, Lone Slytherin, I'm so sorry. I didn't see your point redemption because my chat's been so crazy. I will gift you the sub that you redeemed earlier. Don't worry. Your name, give a gift subscription to the Lone Slytherin. Sorry that I missed that in chat. And again, if that ever happens, like you just did, absolutely message my mods and we'll get it handled. I just gifted it. Hang on. Wait for it. Silver Grapes, thank you for the 3-month resub, by the way. And Lil Simsy! Make Simsy give 5 subs! Oh, I'm here. I'll do it right now. I've got it open. Thank you for making me do that, Bubs. Thank you. Thanks for making me spend my money.
Got it! Woo!
Hey, Lil Simsy, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. And Silver Grapes, thank you for the 3-month resub as well. I do recommend Get Together. I literally made a whole video about why I think Get Together is one of the best packs ever made for The Sims 4. And why I think it's underrated. So I absolutely recommend Get Together. It's a personal favorite of mine. I like that one. Monkey, I do. Okay, I don't think there is a worst expansion pack to get, by the way. I think that all just depends on what your interests are in The Sims. And like what you want to use the Sim pack is and what is the best one to get. And that all really does depend on what you're interested in playing with the game, you know? So what I think is the worst one could be your favorite one. Goop, thank you for the bits. Love you, Smelly. Thank you. I really appreciate that. This is a decent sized upstairs too for our Sims here. That's kind of fun. Okay, anyway. What am I building? I'm building a little cafe in Windenburg. It's gonna be like a little cottage that's now a cafe. A little cottage that's now a little cafe. How am I fast when typing? Oh, I just am a fast typer. I never know how to answer that question. People ask me that all the time, and I'm always just like, I don't know. I like type a lot, I guess. Like, you paid bits to get a sub from me. Closim, I'm not sure how you think that works. But it's not a bits thing. It's points. And I can check my redemptions, but I'm pretty sure you didn't redeem the sub gift today. So let's not lie about it if that's okay. I know for a fact because there's just one redemption per day, and it's already been redeemed. Okay, I want to put this all the way up here. Where's this lot? It's in Windenburg. Little cottage section in Windenburg, kind of in the back, you know? Cute spot, looking good. Make a cat cafe? People always want me to make a cat cafe in the game. I might make a cat cafe. I'm not sure. I kind of, I love cats. I don't know. I don't know. Will it be tutored? That's kind of the style that I'm going for, yeah. I'm not sure yet, though. It is going to be a community lot, though. For those of you that are all very concerned about this, don't worry. A cat cafe with a glass roof. Stephanie, thank you for the 3-month resub. Thank you so much. And Megan, thank you for the tier 1 sub as well. You guys are very, very kind. Thank you. Last one we unlocked was at 5,800, and the next one is at 6,200. We're at 5,817, so we're back above the... We're back closer to an emote slot, sort of, again. Even though 400 some points isn't really close, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I just figured I should update you all on this, because, that's, you know, better than before. Really? Yours is from Zara? I think this one is from ASOS, although I don't really remember. Sage, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Anna, and thank you for the 6-month resub as well. Thank you so much. Okay, I like this. I think it's cute. I want to make this taller, though, I think. Maybe? Yeah, that's better. What happened yesterday in the EA host stream? We just built a tiny house yesterday. Missy, thank you for the bits. Oh no. Thank you so much, Missy. I really appreciate that. Every time. That alert scares me every time. Celia, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Let's do like white windows on this one, yeah? I like how that looks a lot. It's gonna be so pretty when we're done. Don't even worry about it. It's gonna be so good. The upstairs of the bump out on the right and overhang. What, here? Or over here? I'm not doing it there because that looks weird. I have it kind of lined up with this. This kind of bugs me, but I'm gonna keep it. If that's okay. Hey, Dwells It Up, thank you for the bits as well. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get some get-together windows in here. I like this window a lot. I don't know if that's, like, weird to put over there, though. It's probably fine. That's gonna be where the bathroom is, so, like... That's fine, right? I love cats. This is gonna be so pretty. Soul, thank you for the sub gift to Ethan. And Stephanie, thank you for the sub gift to Stars. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. What is the roof in front of the rounded one? What if the roof in front of the rounded one was also rounded? This one? It wouldn't line up right. You know, it's not gonna line up the way you want it to, unfortunately. I respect the concept, however, it's always going to, no matter what, have a little bit of a weird overhang in it. Like, we can it's just always going to overlap a little bit. We can round that, I don't care, but it's, again, always going to have a little bit of an overlap. It's going to look a little bit odd, but I think that's kind of fun with it being rounded. We could do that. Looks interesting. Stream Melodrama by Lord and drink water for clear skin. That's a good idea. Thank you, 7, for the 8 months. And Nessie, thank you for the 8 months as well. The rounded looks kind of cool. Let's keep it. Very fun. Very, very fun. Very fresh. I was going to put a little staircase right here. We'll have a little pathway. And there's going to be tables outside. It's going to look so good. First, you biscuit, thank you for the sub gift to Murphy. Thank you so much. And Abby, thanks for converting yourself to a tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, I think it looks nice with a sloping roof. This still bugs me a little bit, and so do the column pieces, but we can actually lower the column pieces on this part. That bugs me a little bit too, but you know what? I'd rather it not clip. The columns are gonna clip no matter what with the roof, because we can't change like this one over here, unfortunately, but it's okay. We'll get through this. We'll get through this together, you guys. That's a fun entry. TTV, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And Laura, thank you for the sub as well. Thank you so much. I'm not going to only use Get Together, I don't think, you guys. I haven't decided yet, though, so who knows? Let's get some funky flooring. Why not? Do an office space instead of a room? I'm going to put, I think, an apartment up there was my plan originally. I like the idea of there being some sort of, like, apartment space for... I might make this into the bathroom, so I might not put windows on the side. I might just make this into a couple bathrooms. But again, I haven't decided yet, so who knows? And then I think I want to base a lot of the windows on what the floor plan's going to look like. So I might change them, depending. Who knows? Clary Gal, thank you for the Prime sub. Oh god, I can't even read anything. Let's put some random lights in there and get this started, huh? Okay. We're not going to keep these lights, I don't think. They're just so that we can see better when we're trying to do the floor plan. Okay. So, when you come in, where's the cafe bit gonna go? I want to try and build this in somewhere so that it looks really good. Like, I kind of want this to be a little bit closed off, too. If it's up to me, it's gonna be a kind of closed off. Like, we could even make this into, like, a little staff area back here. You know? Like, that's kind of the vibe that I want to go for with this. I like it. I like it. Stars, you can give someone a sub, by, putting, like, going on, sorry, on my Twitch channel on desktop, you can go to the press subscription, you can gift a sub. It'll say it if you're subscribed really easily. Do a half wall, maybe. I want to do a full wall. I want to have a door back there, I think. I don't really know if I want to put a half wall. I mean, we could, but then, like, what are we gonna do? Put a fence gate? Like, should I put it all the way up to that? This is kind of annoying, which is not what we want. Not at all what we want. That's the bathroom, so that's not gonna work. I don't know where to put it. Lady Wolf, thank you so much for the sub gift to Moo. And Bumblebee, thank you for the 5-month resub. Thank you so much. I don't know where to put it. This place is too big. We need to get a... Hang on, let's use the staircase as our divider here. That's so smart. I'm so smart. Look. No, hang on. That's bad. Hang on. Hang on, I got this. It's fine. Hang on. This way, when we do it this way, it'll be, like, blocked off so that only staff can get back there where the staircase is. That's not really what I want it to look like, though, is it? We can't do this how I want it to be. Look how awful that is. That is not the vibe. I can't win. The floor plan's the hardest part in community lots for me. I don't know. Lovely Lexi, thank you for the sub gift to Caitlin. GD, thank you for the prime sub. And Sims Shell, thank you for the sub gift to Lexi Pause. Thank you so much. I don't know where to put this. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe if we had it like that. And then that could be like a part of the apartment space, right? And then the cafe bit can be kind of like that. So there's more space. And then we can have the bathrooms, instead of being back here, the bathrooms could be over, like we could have a bathroom back. Oh, that's really small and not really the vibe. We could have like a door into this area right there. Egg roll! Oh my god. Bridget, thank you for the 3 months, by the way. And Goose, thank you for the bits. Eat your soup, thank you for the bits. Happy birthday to your dog, by the way. And Jules, thank you for the bits. Paige, thank you. Okay, also, the egg roll was just redeemed. Help, I have to find it. By, okay, egg by, let me pull up the Discord. NUK. There we go. Congratulations, my friend. One of us. One of us. One of us. If you don't know what the egg roll is, it is a very prestigious roll in my Discord server. I hate how this looks. I can't do this like this anymore. It was a mistake. This whole thing is a mistake. I'm having a way too hard of a time figuring out where the staircase needs to go for this build. Anyway, the egg roll is a very prestigious reward very prestigious reward in our Twitch chat you use with points by having a lot of points for watching the stream all the time. And you can unlock the egg roll with those points, and it gives you access to a secret role in my Discord server and our eternal respect for you, because you have to be very... well, we can at least, like, close this off as part of a hallway for... the sim to get to their apartment or something. Bertha, I can't have an egg alert. It doesn't work like that. I can't do alerts for point redemptions, unfortunately. Yeah, I can use counters to close it off, but I don't want to. I want it to be a wall, I think. Abby, thank you for the bits, though. Bethany, my friends are doing good across the pond, I think. Dan's alright. His mother cut his hair today, which is kind of exciting. Goop, thank you for the bits, though, also. And thank you again, Abby, for the bits. Just so you guys know, you don't need to spam things in chat for me to see it. Sometimes I just gotta catch up for a second, you know? Okay. This is a disaster. I don't know how to do this. He looks fine. Don't be rude. His mother did a fine job. Maddie, thank you for the 14 months. And Lynn, thank you for the prime sub. Put the bar parallel to the big window. I don't want to stick it back there because I don't know how to have the Sims have a way to get back there very easily, is my problem. I thought about putting it here before, which is also still a possibility. I don't know. Maybe it makes sense to have the thing right by the door anyway. The staircase is such a problem in this. KJ, thank you for the 3-month resub. Cindy, I cut my own hair rather than letting my mother cut my hair, so I guess I wouldn't let her cut my hair. Kello, thanks for the 3 months. Lynn, thank you for the prime sub. And Blue with the 12 months. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. This is also too small for this, by the way. For those of you that are recommending we put it over there. This is why I can't do community lots. This is why this always happens to me. Honestly, I kind of like that you can see the staircase. We can just close that off. I don't even care. I kind of like that you can see the staircase from the staff area. Like, that's kind of good. Salita, thanks for the 31 months, by the way. We are all in this together. Thanks for hanging out for so long. And Vanilla, thank you for the 5 months as well. Annie, thank you for the tier 1 sub. I could move the door over one, but I think it looks better where it is, so I'm going to keep it right there. I think this is not bad. I think that's totally fine. That's kind of good. We can keep the... It might make sense to do it like this, too, and have, Like, we could do little bathrooms like that, but, or we could have a, bathrooms with stalls, but I'd rather have, like, a small bathroom. Maybe we could do a small bathroom and then, like, make some storage areas or something. Celia, I do birthday songs all the time. I haven't done any yet today because I was, stressed and overwhelmed with things and I was missing things in chat. But of course I still do birthday songs. Don't be ridiculous. Emma, thank you for the bits. I used to watch only your VODs, but I'm so excited to have the time to watch you live. Thank you, Emma, for coming by. Paige, thank you for the bits also. And Annie, thanks for the tier 1 sub again. I'm sorry. I'm so behind. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Vanilla Bee, thank you for the 14-month resub. Wait, that's so funny that your villagers keep asking about me and Dan. And also, I am big time stressing right now about graduation, so we're all in this together. Marissa, thank you for the 24 months. Thank you so much. Chloe, I literally just did a shell challenge like less than 2 weeks ago. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, okay? A little bit more time, if that's okay. Mendra, thanks for the Prime sub. I don't want to do them all the time, constantly, you guys. Put a serving counter there. I like the idea of this being a hallway, for one. Like, I like the idea of there being, like, an arch. Like a cute little archway into this. Into that hallway back there. And then, Dagger, thank you for the 7-month resub. Thank you so much. And then there'll be, like, you know, bathrooms. I think one bathroom can be bigger than the other. That doesn't bother me. I don't know. Where I live, it is 4:44 p.m. Okay. I actually really enjoy this. I want to use the white, though. I want it to be a little bit cozier in here. That's fun. I don't know what color I want this to be. I want to have a lot of yellow accents, but that's, like, not the yellow that I'm going for. I like it. This is exciting. And then there's just gonna be a lot of seating and tables, I guess, in the rest of this space. We could even get some computers, like, back here. Or we could put bookshelves all on this back wall. How's the staff gonna get upstairs? There's gonna be a door into here, you guys. There's gonna be a door right there into the staff area. Fully intentional, don't worry. Like a staff-only little door right there. Sarah, I'm not sure if I'm letting PAX just yet. I haven't really gotten that far in my decision of what I want this place to look like. Hey, Morgan, thank you for the 16 months, by the way. Also, Dagger, thank you for the 7 months. Mendra, thank you for the Prime sub. And thank you again, Marissa, for the 24 months, by the way. That is so cool. Thank you. You can't own a cafe. It's just a community lot, yeah. So we don't really need an apartment up there. But I kind of like it for story purposes, the idea of an apartment being up there, you know? While it's not actually necessary, I think it's cute. Which is kind of why I want to do it. We could make it into a restaurant instead, and then be able to own it and run it, and then you could live here, which is why I kind of like the idea of doing a restaurant, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just put a bunch of stuff. Colleen, no, I kind of just decide what I want to do day of. Hey, Snappy, do you want to come my lab? Do you hear cat noises? Maddles, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you so much. And Morgan, thanks again for the 16 months. Hello, Snappy. She's licking my hand. That's not the same as climbing up and cuddling. She does this thing where, like, I know she wants to cuddle because she walks around my chair in circles and then makes a couple cat noises, you know? And she's like, please, I want attention. It's like a desperate beg for attention, you know? Snappy, what? Don't just look at me like that. She'll come up eventually. It's okay, Monkey. I'll get to that another time. Goop, thanks for the bits. For Snap only. Snap, you're getting money. Come here. Quick. Don't just look at me like that. Snappy. I don't want to pick her up in case she runs away. I'm going to let her come onto my lap. Sims Freak, I don't have giveaway codes today. Hey, Jessica, thanks for the Prime sub. Bed and breakfast? Maybe. I just feel like that the layout doesn't work for that anymore. If it would be a bed and breakfast. Soy, no. So if you want to redeem a sub gift, it's already been redeemed today. There's only just one per day because I actually buy and gift the sub. So if you are, it's not like a Twitch automatic thing. It's like you redeem the sub gift thing, point reward, and then I copy and paste your name and then gift you a sub. Like I buy it. So if you already have an active sub, I can't gift it to you. So it's kind of like rain check until you get one, until you can be gifted a sub again. But yeah, it's not like an automatic Twitch thing. It's literally just me gifting you a sub. So you can't redeem it if you still have a sub. Luna, thank you for the 11-month resub, by the way. I think the exterior is my favorite part of doing builds. The interior is always really hard for me. So I don't know how to answer your question about making the exterior look good because it just comes naturally, you know? Okay, I want to use these in the bathroom. I want this place to be white and yellow. Clobo, thank you for the extended sub through May, by the way. Snappy. She's still doing it. How do I find my mods? They're all either friends of mine or people that have been in my stream literally forever, and so I modded them because they hang out here all the time. I did a mod application just so I could see who else wanted to maybe be modded a few months ago, and I picked out a couple people from there too. But for the most part, it's people that have been here for a very, very long time, or mostly and are my friends. So that's how I pick my mods. I'm not talking about you in particular, but sometimes people come in my stream and it's like literally their first day being here, and they're like, "Hey, can I get mod?" And it's like, well, you've been here for 1 day, so I don't know about that. But that happens all the time. It makes me laugh every time. Oh, Snappy, come here. Oh, she's standing up on my chair. You got your claw stuck in the chair again. This is why my chair is all clawed up, because of you. Snap. Let go. Oh my god. Oh my god. Snappy. Unbelievable. What is mod? There are people that have the little green swords next to their name, and they moderate the stream. I've been here for 2 days. Can I be a mod? Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, that's how it works, right? Okay, but people with the swords next to their names are the Twitch mods. She's clawing at her cat tree. I feel like I have to say that out loud every time she does it, because it's like, what is that noise? Like, what's going on? But it's just my cat clawing at her cat tree. So if you ever feel alarmed about what that could possibly be, don't worry, it's just my cat. What privilege does a mod have? Well, I wouldn't say it's a privilege. It's more a curse. But the mods have the ability to delete messages, time out and ban people, all that good stuff. No, Stan doesn't really eat my plants, Lila. She doesn't really care about my plants. She's never really bothered to try and eat them. So, birthday song Hitch. Yes, I'm sorry I missed it earlier. Oh my god, hang on. Anyway, I use the Razer Death Adder Elite mouse, by the way, for those of you that just asked. How old is Snap? She's almost 12, Helene. She turns 12 in June. And look, the mods are amazing, and this $1 is for them. Cool, they'll each get like 1 cent. Because I literally have a million mods. Line up the lamps? You know what? If my lamps bother you that much, they're literally just placed so that I can see while I'm trying to get a floor plan. I haven't done them yet. If I can ask one thing of you all, it's please, God, don't yell at me about my Sims builds. That's what backseat gaming means. If your message starts with "please for the love of God" in all caps, it's probably not gonna go over well. Lamp only build. That's a good idea, honestly. I like it. I like it. But anyway, if you're considering beginning a message with "please for the love of God" in all caps, chances are you might want to reconsider your tone, because it's going to upset Lil Simsy, who has 2,000 people in her stream yelling at her. Oh my god, 3,000 people in her stream yelling at her. Okay, anyway. Be nice to Simsy. Be nice to Simsy. Okay, I wanted to put, I feel like these look weird when they're right underneath the windows now, but I liked the idea of putting them underneath the windows. I guess it's okay if they're close to the bookshelves. I kind of want it to be a little bit crowded. But I wanted to put some stinky old computers in here, because then you could come to the cafe and use the computers. But maybe I don't like them over there. Maybe we should switch it up. Maybe we can put them against this wall or something. Or we could just have one. I mean, it really depends. I just want to have a computer. Maybe we could, oh my god, how about instead we put the computer in this room? In the office. Great, thank you for the sub gift to Firefly, by the way. Thank you so much. And we'll put some chairs over here. What am I building? I'm building a cafe. I might try and do the outside of this. I must say though, all of you, I know it's a meme, I know we're memeing, but when I said please don't start your messages with "please for the love of God" in all caps, I kind of meant it. It's stressing me out. I know it's a meme, but the meme's gone too far now. CJ, thank you for the 8-month resub. Thank you so much though, I really appreciate that. I'm gonna get rid of the foundations so that we can landscape easier. Because once the foundation's gone, we can sort of actually landscape this without things jumping up to the wrong height and stuff, which is one of the worst parts of The Sims 4, is how you can't landscape without things jumping to a weird height all the time. Okay, PAX base game, this helps, thank you. Less trees in my way, so I can actually see what I'm doing. I like this tree. I think it's pretty. We can get 2 of them. And then I want to put a bunch of sunflowers everywhere. That is my plan. I read that as pasta yellow. You said pastel yellow, and I was like, we can make it pasta colored. Yeah, why not? Pasta colored cafe? Indeed. Let's do it. Why not? Right? Well, let's just say this is in Windenburg. We can put lavender. No. Well, now I want pasta. Honestly, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause this. You're playing Minecraft? Oh, that sounds like fun. I haven't played Minecraft in a few weeks. Since I streamed it, I haven't really played Minecraft. Shoop, thank you for the 9-month resub, by the way. You have 3 new pairs of leggings? Nice, Sid. I think getting new leggings is a very simple joy in life, but one of the most important joys in life, you know? Tired Healer, thank you for the 17-month resub. I haven't bought new leggings in a long time. Maybe I should get myself some new leggings. I wear leggings like every day, and I only wear like 2 pairs. I just kind of like... No, 3 pairs. 3 pairs. And thank you for the bits. Make the roof bright red to resemble tomato sauce. Good idea. I have a... Oh. Thank you, Anne. And Ollie, thank you for the 8 months. But yeah, I've got like long black leggings. I've got like near my knee length black leggings, and I have gray leggings. And that's what you need, right? Maybe I should get some more leggings. You have at least 10. I also wear a lot of pajama pants and like joggers and stuff. So I need to buy some more pairs of leggings. Leah, you can get the egg roll, and not just once a day. There's as many egg rolls as are necessary can be redeemed per day. Of course I'm gonna order them online. I'm not gonna go out and get them. Who do you think think I am? What kind of ridiculous statement is this? Even in general, I wouldn't have gone out somewhere to get them. I would have ordered them online, but especially not right now. The outfit of the day today is my shorter leggings plus this gray shirt. My goodness, you people, you think that lowly of me that you think I would leave my house to buy leggings? Ridiculous. I hate clothes shopping in person. There's nothing worse. I would rather not. I wasn't trying to call them out. I was just trying to make a joke. Oh god. Please don't twist my tone. Why would you need leggings? You have no legs. Of course streamers don't have legs. But, you know, I still like a good legging. Yeah, anyway, this not leaving my house business, it's not very new for me. I work from home. I take online classes. You know, this is just my life, so I just see my parents less now. The base game does have sunflowers, yes. I'm gonna put them like all over the place in the front, is sort of my plan. Yeah, I'm gonna put seating out on the porch. My concept is kind of to have some seating out here in the front. I wanted to get some tables with umbrellas, like some little yellow umbrella tables, like this one. That's right where the staircase was, but I might move it elsewhere. If I put chairs, hang on. How does it look when there are chairs there? We can scoot it so that it works. I want to have some variation in like number of seats at the tables too, like 2-seaters, a couple of tables with 4 seats. You know, that's the vibe. That right there is what we're going for. Urban, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. It's going to be posted as a cafe, Celia. It's a community lot. Yeah, see, Goop, that's the thing. I also don't leave my house much. And that's not even just like a meme thing. Me trying to be like, haha, relatable. I literally don't leave my house. Like, Anyway. Mallory, thank you for the 3-month resub. Thank you. And thank you guys all for the bits and everything. I really appreciate it. Hold in your heart with the 12 months, by the way. Thank you so much. This is indeed a cafe for those of you that just asked. I want to try and fit, like... That's not too many tables, is it? Maybe we should just do the 3. It's only more recently, Lala. The last couple years I've been doing that. But I did that because I have to travel a lot for work. And so I decided that it made more sense for me to, like, I'm not, like, I guess, like, I'm still, like, enrolled in my school regularly and stuff. I lived on campus freshman year, but I decided that it made more sense for me to take my classes online because I have the ability and, like, the flexibility to kind of make my own schedule and also, like, leave if I need to. I hear you, bandits. I've seen your message a million times, I promise. Do a bench under this window. I kind of wanted to put the staircase right there. And obviously right now it's got, like, I want some giant sunflowers. Now the front looks empty. There's gonna be a staircase there. It's gonna be okay. I promise. I believe the front looks empty because there is nothing placed. So that could be playing a role in this so-called empty front of the build that you point out here. It's giving you Snow White vibes? Good. As everything ever should. Need more channel points? Don't we all need more? Well, I don't need more channel points. I have infinite channel points. But don't we all need more channel points? Also, you guys, I swear, I'm not trying to snap at people. I know that people think it's like, people seem to be like, oh yes, get them, Simsy, haha, shut them down. That's not my intention. I hope my tone doesn't come across that way. Whenever someone says that, it makes me feel really nervous. Cosmic, thank you for the bits. I'm not trying to snap at people, I promise. Thank you again, Cosmic, though. I appreciate that. Okay. I'm literally gonna put so many sunflowers down. I'm not kidding. Just you wait, you guys. We're living in a field of sunflowers. In the best way. Princess Olet, thank you so much for the 11 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You said 5-month anniversary, but I see 11-month anniversary in my Streamlabs, so. D-Walls, thank you for the sub-gift to Liv, by the way. Thank you so much. Okay. This is going to be pretty. Sunflowers! I know, I like sunflowers a lot in real life, too. This excites me. This yellow reminds you of hope? Oh, that's cute, Laura. How nice of you. That's so nice, Laura. The cafe comes with Get Together, for those of you that are asking. They're gonna get to the door with a staircase. Right here. I have the foundation off because this way I can more easily place landscaping close to the foundation. So I always lower the foundation to landscape and then I put it back up. So the foundation's gonna look like this. It just doesn't right now because I'm landscaping. This isn't gonna be Get Together only, I don't think. I haven't decided yet, though. We'll find out. I already have a couple romantic garden flowers back here, so who knows. Wait, that's so cute that you and your brother used to plant sunflowers in the summer and see who's would grow the tallest. I like that story. That is a very, very cute story, and it makes me happy, so thank you for sharing. The cat is back. Nat, I haven't done one in a while, but I'm not, like, not taking entries. I'm probably gonna do another one soon. Things just keep coming up, and I keep doing EA renovations instead of, like, your renovations. It's not that I'm not doing them, I just have been doing other things, if that makes sense. Hey, Jab, thank you for the bids. Thank you so much. The curved fence is a floor piece. You can take one of these right here. There's a few sizes of them and stuff. Okay. I want more yellowy type flowers. We can get more shapes of this kind of flower. So we have many, many size variations. Abby, thank you for the sub-gift to Julia, by the way. Thank you so much. You were very kind. Thank you all for all the sub-gifts today. I really appreciate it. That's so wild and very, very kind, so thank you. You can filter by color, yeah, Bria, but I don't really feel the need to. I kind of know the landscaping menu very well, so I kind of know what yellow flowers I'm looking for. I'm just kind of talking while I'm trying to pick the ones that I know I want. I kind of, those are giant sunflowers indeed. It's on purpose. I think I want to keep them like that and just like that. Like, that's enough sunflower for me. I'm happy with that. Zoe, thank you for the sub-gift to Bella. Thank you so much. There is a sunflower that's just in the base game that's tall already. Like, so this isn't that unnatural to have super tall sunflowers. It's just in the game, see? See? It's not just me. The game did it first. Okay. And then I'm gonna just put some of these back here. Thank you guys though. I want that, and then I want a landscape with some terrain paint. Oops. Oops. I hate this terrain paint glitch where you can't properly do it. It's so annoying. I don't understand why you can't put terrain paint under trees anymore. It like doesn't, can only edit exposed terrain, blah, blah, blah. But it doesn't, it like snaps away from the tree. It's so weird. Like look at, oh my god. There's an eraser, by the way, guys. Just in case you didn't know, there's a terrain paint eraser, by the way. I'm not kidding. This is a meme now in the stream, but we're dead serious trying to help you. For some reason, a lot of people that hang out here all the time didn't realize that there's an eraser tool to erase terrain paint. So if you didn't know that, there's an eraser tool to erase terrain paint. So, the more you know, I guess. Tuesday, thank you for the Prime sub. Didn't know that for almost a year. Oh my goodness, that's really funny. But there is indeed an eraser tool. So, I'm moving my camera with the middle mouse button and stuff. I'm playing on the Sims 3 camera with the Sims 3 camera tools, the settings, I mean. So that's how I'm moving my camera around. It might look different from yours because of that. You can change the camera settings up here. No, I never finished building that school that I was working on, no. I got distracted and I started doing other things. Maybe we could come back and build the school again someday in The Sims. That day, however, is not today. Okay. Guys, I don't think that a Sims 4 camera challenge is a good idea. It just, it's not like it's hard to play with the Sims 4 camera. I just don't prefer the Sims 4 camera. I think it's bad. So I prefer to play with the Sims 3 camera. Plus, you have more ability to do different things with the Sims 3 camera. For example, with the Sims 3 camera, you can, like, rotate objects and stuff. Things that you can't do with the Sims 4 camera. So I prefer the Sims 3 one. Top Girl, thank you for the bits. You are so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is turning out kind of cute. I'm gonna be real. What's a sub? Okay, so not like a YouTube subscription. A YouTube subscription is what a follow is on Twitch. A subscription on Twitch is like a monthly payment. Think of it like you're subscribing to Netflix. You pay monthly for a bunch of perks in my stream. You get like 47 emotes. You get the sub badges. You won't get ads on my streams. And you just get a way to support the stream, basically. Cyan Soul, thank you for the 25-month resub, by the way. And Wishful Shrimp, you're 6.5% to the egg roll. And Jenna, thank you for the 2-month resub. Also, Doc Girl, thank you for the bits. Have fun with your history essay. Again, that's, I don't envy you. I only have to write 2 more of those. Not to brag, but I'm getting there. Save your game, Kayla. Ooh. Envy, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. I submitted my like big boy longer essay yesterday. The last one of those. The next 2 that I have are kind of short, like 3-page boys, you know. I play on Switch, Eve. I've got a Switch. I don't have a capture card though, so I don't stream off my Switch. Okay, now we're gonna try and use our tools here to make this look a little bit more interesting. I just basically put like one paint color everywhere, and now we're gonna use all the little different patterns and stuff to get something cooler looking, which is the fun of this. Maybe we could do it like this instead. No, I like that. That's good. I'm studying history in college. Jenna, thanks for the sub gift to Orange Peel, by the way. And Envy, thank you for the Prime sub. Okay. Little bit of stone there. little bit of stone over here, maybe. I love cats. Cater Tot, thanks for the 3-month resub. Thank you so much. You hate history? Oh. Okay. Well, I think it's really interesting, so. I'll do the brick like this. That looks really good. I don't know. The roof on this bump is glitching. Which one? This? It's not glitching, it's just, there's like a trim issue right there. It's not that big of a deal in my brain, so I don't really care. And there's also a column right here, which we probably don't even need, to be honest. We could just get rid of it. Fabi Savi, thank you for the 19 months. Fabi Savvy, maybe? I don't know. Thank you for the 19 months. Also, Sim Kaylee, thanks for the Prime sub. Paige, thanks for the Prime sub. And D-Walls, thank you for the bits. That is so cool. Congratulations. You left 2 20-page research projects for the last semester. I had my, like, my capstone class, like, big research project last semester. So that was better than it being this semester. In all honesty, my last couple weeks here aren't that bad. So I'm feeling a little bit better here. You ordered Olive Garden? Oh wait, for like takeout? I guess I didn't realize they were still open. I mean, that makes sense. But that sounds like fun, to be honest. Beautiful Summers, thank you for the sub gift to I'm Minty. I don't know. Paige, I'm majoring in history. I'm a history major. Lizzie, thanks for the Prime sub as well. Thank you guys so much. I really, really appreciate all of you. I'm not gonna move after college. I grew up mostly in this nearby, sort of, and my parents live pretty nearby. I went to a school kind of nearby on purpose because I wanted to be able to move home from my dorm if I had to record. I didn't end up having to, but I was very worried about like moving my setup to my dorm and then recording there. I was like, I'm gonna be so embarrassed to record with roommates. It's gonna be like a whole thing. So I wanted to go to a school that was close by so I could still live in a dorm, but also like leave my PC at home if I needed to. And so I went to a school that's close by. I also got a scholarship to the school that I went to, which kind of played a big role in my decision to go here, but, when do I graduate? In like a couple weeks, Diego. I'm almost done. Shane, I have a job. I have a full-time job already. The degree was kind of like a backup plan. Because again, you know, full-time job already. My graduation did get canceled, Ellie, yeah. All of the graduations in the state of Florida have been canceled. Ingo, thank you for the Prime sub. I didn't say what school I went to, Maddie. That's on purpose. Thank you, Ingo, for the Prime sub. You guys, I live in Orlando. There is a major university in Orlando. Orlando is in Central Florida. Okay. What am I gonna do? Let's do the bathrooms now, yeah? Hey! Rudy, thanks for the raid! That started playing out loud before it showed up in chat, and I was like, what's happening? What's going on? Help! Thank you so much for the raid. How is your stream? By the way, if you guys don't follow Rudy on Twitch and on YouTube, very, very talented Planet Zoo creator that I love and watch all the time because I want to be better at building in Planet Zoo. So if you don't follow him, there's going to be a link in the chat. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. We are currently building like a cottagey cat cafe. I almost said cat cafe. It's not a cat cafe, I promise. But my idea is to have like a cafe downstairs and then like an apartment upstairs for whoever owns it to live in. So we've kind of started working on that today. And it's going to be like a sunflower theme. Thank you so much for the raid though. I appreciate that. It's good to see you guys. I don't want to make it into a cat cafe. I want it to be a sunflower cafe, okay? We can only have one theme. Pelgreen, I don't know how I gained a following on YouTube. I don't know how to answer that question. I made a lot of consistent videos that some people liked, I guess. I don't know. Maybe a little bit of luck in there too. Really, girl? That's awesome. It'll be on the gallery. Yeah, I always post my builds on the gallery. It is currently 5:17 p.m. where I live. The owner could have a cat in our dreams. in the Sims, you can't actually like own a cafe or anything, so no one's actually gonna live here. It's gonna be fake. But we can pretend that someone lives here and has a cat if we want. There is a sunflower bed from the base game, indeed. So, how do I have an origin room for The Sims? Oh, close to 6,000 or something, Blake. I have a lot of hours in The Sims. Yzma, we don't talk about that here on purpose. You can read about the command I just put in chat. We're trying to have a one space that is free from that news, if that's okay. Vio, thank you for the 10-month resub. Thank you so much. And please don't try and like get around the word bans by censoring or spelling things wrong. It's just rude and you're gonna get your message deleted. So it's not worth it. Anna, no, the link to my server is just in general. It's discord.gg/lilsimsy. I don't know why it's giving you an error page. You can try and do it on a different device. If you're doing it like on a laptop, you can try and do it on your phone or something to see if it like is better. I don't know. Sometimes it does that though. It's weird and glitchy, but the Discord link is the same. It's literally just discord.gg/lilsimsy. I mean, it's everywhere is the same link. You can also, if you like go to join a server in your Discord, you can like enter the invite code lilsimsy and it'll come up. So that discord.gg/lilsimsy. Your sim got electrocuted? Oh, Meg, that reminds me. I had, so we were playing a save file recently, where my sim was going to university, and she was gonna do robotics and stuff, and join the robotics club in university. And so, we joined, the club, and we went to the first meeting, and we were at the first ever meeting we had ever been to for this robotics club, and then someone got electrocuted and died trying to make a robot right in front of us. The very, like, first seconds my sim had been to school, her first day of school, first thing she ever did in school, someone just died immediately. It was a lot. It was a rough day. We have her, so that's in a legacy challenge that I've been playing, so the goal is to play over the course of 10 generations, right? And so I've saved that girl's tombstone and I put her in my family graveyard. So don't worry, she will never be forgotten. But I've got that girl's tombstone in my family graveyard, which I think is great. You know, she'll be with us forever here. Gone but never forgotten. Not a real life class, no, The Sims, The Sims. Confirmed, thank you for the 2-month resub. And again, Vile, thanks for the 3 months. I hope you're okay, and I'm glad you get to come out of your room finally tomorrow. And Ricky, thank you for the bits. I haven't played, House Flipper in a really long time. Since, like, I played it, like, a couple times when the last DLC came out, the Garden Flipper DLC, but I played House Flipper, like, way back in the day when it was still in beta, and I played all the houses, and then I got bored and stopped playing it. I didn't know they had new DLC coming out, though. That's kind of fun. So that's kind of exciting. I haven't played it in a little bit, though. We can try and stream it, when the DLC comes out. I don't know when the DLC is coming out, but... Moobot is a bot, Rosie. A chat bot that I have programmed with things to say. There'll be a bathroom upstairs, Triana, yeah. It's gonna be like a full apartment upstairs. You're fine, Yzma. Don't worry. You didn't do anything wrong. It's only an issue if you, like, start doing it on purpose more than once. You know, everyone makes mistakes. Like, you didn't realize it was a rule. I try to, like, not talk about the rule, too, and just, like, delete it and put the command. Because, this way, if I talk about it, it, like, becomes a thing, you know? And it's better to just not. And, like, let the words be banned and then type. Because I have, a lot of the words, like, you physically can't even type them in chat. Unless you, like, purposefully try to get around it. And that's when we have to delete it ourselves. So, it's not usually a problem until people start trying to purposefully get around the bot bans, and then it is. Okay. Moobot is your best friend? Very good. You know, I'm planning on making a video. The concept is like my real life graduation got canceled, so I made a graduation for myself in The Sims. And that's my theory for the YouTube video that I'm planning on making. And I'm very excited about it. I'm gonna make that in a couple weeks. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it. So, stay tuned, I guess. Maybe I'll do this, like, it's kind of a small bathroom. And probably, like, relatively unnecessary, but that's okay. Eridani, I didn't ever finish the main story of My Time at Portia. I stopped playing before it even came out. Like, that's another one of those games that I was playing My Time at Portia when it was still in beta. And then I didn't really play it once the full game came out. So there's a lot of things that I haven't actually done in My Time at Portia yet. Which maybe we could start streaming again sometime soon. I said, many of you might not be in my Discord, I might not be on the notif roll, so might not know about this. But I'm planning, when I graduate, to a couple times a week start doing a morning stream. On top of my afternoon stream, so I'll do both. I'll stream like twice in a day, sometimes, and I'll have a schedule for it. I have an idea in my head for the schedule. I'm just not going to tell you it yet in case I change my mind and I want to get it like all set in stone. But I think what I want to do is stream like twice a day, a couple times a week, and then like play My Time at Portia or play Stardew Valley more and stuff like that. Kind of as an excuse to play some more games. Siren, thank you for the 12 months. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is way too long, but thank you. I really appreciate that. And Beans, thank you for the bits. You were very kind. Thank you. Okay. I'm not sure who lives in this place, by the way. I haven't built the apartment yet, so I have no idea who lives here yet. It won't be live at 5 a.m. for you anymore. Exactly. Oh, Sherry Bomb, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. People call me Kayak because my name autocorrects to that a lot, Cadence, and now it's become like a thing. And everyone's like, haha, 14-year-old Kayak, haha, haha, 14, haha, ha ha ha, even though I'm 20. And graduating college in 2 weeks. Anyway, it's fine. People call me Kayak because of that. People call me, like, basically anything that starts with a K. You know, Jenna, the 14-year-old jokes are funny, to an extent, but then sometimes people in real life do them to me, and not like you guys. I mean, like, friends of mine do it. Kench Infinity, thank you for the 8-month resub. Thank you so much. Like, sometimes people that I know that are, like, also streamers will be like, haha, how are you graduating if you're 14? And then it makes me feel kind of weird, and, like, I'm like, you know what, we have the same job, I'm a grown-up too, and you're, like, talking down to me, and I don't like it. So that's what I don't like, the 14-year-old jokes, because it's kind of weird when it's, like, like, in person, it's kind of like, ew, why did you say that? Now I feel weird. Anyway, it's being talked down to is just never fun, you know? And I'm sure they don't actually mean it that way, but it kind of comes across that way. Which is fair enough, because a lot of, like, I know I am young. Whatever, it's fine. Ice, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Krista, thank you for the 2 months as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I need some water in to save my game. You're either 18 or 30. There is no in between with my face. I don't think I look actually 14 anymore. I do know that I look a little bit young, so there's that at least. I don't think I look like I'm 14. I don't think I could pass as a freshman in high school anymore, right? I mean, my sister's a freshman in high school, and all of her friends and them, like, they look like children, so. Baby face solidarity. You're right, you look 12. Okay. Streaming and YouTube is my full-time job, yes, Jade. Well, I also do school, so more like 17 or 18 now. Yeah, I could pass as 18. I know that. 17. I'm just a child. It's fine. I realize it's one of those things that, like, I realize when I'm older I might like, but right now it makes me not happy when people treat me like a child in public. You know? It's maybe a blessing later, but right now, don't, you know? I'm only 20, Maddie. I'm graduating early. I took a lot of AP classes in high school and I worked very hard in college. So, Sue, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. It was annoying to your 30s and then it rocked after that. Yeah, I can imagine. Okay. People that your friends are your big siblings and dragging you around. Oh my god. My brother, people thought when I posted a picture of him on Instagram that he was older than me because he is so much taller than me. My brother is 16. My brother is not older than me, but he's so tall that people think that he's older than me. It's very rude. Boys are just tall in general, like, sometimes, and he's freakishly tall. He's like 6'1" or something now. I don't know what happened. He just shot up so fast. Yeah, I have a brother and a sister, Lola. Justice, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Okay, he's 15 and 6'3". Oh my god. It's not fair when younger brothers get bigger than you. We talked about this yesterday, but, any advice for doing online classes and having a full-time job? I'm struggling. Oh, Polly, listen, I know it sucks sometimes, all the time. You know what? Scheduling helps me a lot, especially, I am very lucky in the sense that I can, like, kind of make my own hours and, like, work ahead if I need to, which doesn't always happen for a lot of people's jobs, so, you know, this helps me, but, like, I do think sometimes where I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna spend all day Monday writing my paper, and then I'll record 2 videos on Sunday, so that I have, like, Sundays and Mondays, so I'm a little bit ahead, you know, so I kind of try and do that, so that I can kind of split it up a little bit, so that helps me sometimes, but that's only when I'm trying to do, like, a big school assignment. Mostly I just kind of stress out all day and wake up early and then, you know, you know? You know, I'm gonna be honest, David, my brother does not have any of my cards anymore. Sorry, so the other day, I was talking about how my brother, I had to let him borrow my debit card, because he needed gas money, and he took me to the airport, and he was like, oh my god, I don't have any money or a card, I need to borrow a card to pay for gas, and I gave him my debit card while I was gone, so that he would have money to buy gas. People thought I said car, and they thought I gave him one of my cars, and I was like, no, I didn't give my brother one of my obviously many cars. I gave him my debit card. It's different. Not even close to being the same thing. Haley, thank you for the bits. They ID you for, like, energy drinks, Haley? And you're 18 anyway? That's interesting. That's really interesting. I have 13 cars, yeah. So. Thank you so much, Cindy Pixels, for the bits. And Haley, thank you for the bits also. And Tori, thank you for the bits. Polly, thank you again. Tori, I read your bits. You gotta keep in mind, I'm always like a minute behind maybe with my alerts. I didn't like not say anything or ignore you. I promise. I literally just got to them. I was just telling a story about my brother. Oh my god, I think my worst nightmare is people being like, she's ignoring me when I'm like literally about to say it. You know what I mean? You guys gotta give me like some wiggle room here. There are a lot of people here and a lot of things in chat. Okay? Okay? Tori, thank you for the bits. That literally just happened and I was like literally seconds away from thanking you, I promise. But thank you so much. One for each year of her life. I have 20 cars. Where would you even put 20 cars? You know these people that have these, like, mansions, and they have, okay, I don't know if you guys watch Architectural Digest YouTube channel, but they have a bunch of videos where they, like, have real estate agents do tours of, like, a $50 million mansion in Los Angeles. And a lot of these places, some of them have, like, these enormous, like, display garages, and they have space for, like, 20 cars in this garage. And then they have, like, this, like, turntable, basically, but it's huge and for a car. So you can, like, drive onto this turntable in the ground, and then it, like, rotates your car so you can pull out of the garage, so you can park it all fancy in your garage and then be able to get out still when you have these, like, enormously long driveways and stuff. And, like, what a ridiculous thing to have, like, car elevators and, like, these, like, fancy things in your garage. One of the houses I watched him tour recently, he was like, there's an art gallery, but there is space for a car elevator if you wanted to use it to display your cars. And I was like, in your house? Literally in your house. Okay. Maddie, more than one of the houses have that. It's, like, common in these houses with these fancy garages. Like, I watched one also. It was this, like, fancy apartment in New York City. And there's, like, a car elevator in this whole building. So you have a garage in your, like, you have the whole floor is your apartment. And you've got, like, this car elevator that, like, you get in the elevator and then you can, like, bring your car up to your garage. And then park your car, like, on your level in this apartment building. And what, like, a ridiculous, like, what? What? Yeah, cars cost about 5 bits, Nick, yeah. I just can't imagine, like, living in New York City and having a garage on your apartment floor. It must be very nice to have that. Like, I mean, parking your own garage, like, what a dream. But, like, I didn't even know that was a thing. And then I watched this video and I was like, huh? What? Anyway, I enjoyed that a lot. That was very cool. I can't even imagine that being real life, so. Turn off the grid and build by pressing G. G turns on and off the grid. Having a car in New York City? Well, listen, Destiny, you're very rich in this situation. Also, there was one video I watched, I don't know why, I might link this YouTube channel for you guys, because you might enjoy it. They tour these really cool houses, and it's like, I like to look at real estate, like, websites, but this is basically that, except it's like a real estate agent walking you through it, and the way they talk, they're talking to you as if you're, like, a potential buyer. Like, the way he talks about it, he's like, you could do this, you could do this, and so it's kind of fun, because it's like, yeah, I totally could, in my $50 million mansion in Los Angeles, do that, yeah, for sure, I could do that. But I like that. He's, like, talking to you as if you're, like, an actual potential client, and I think that's fun. So if you want to watch those YouTube videos, it's really good. I like them. So, anyway, no one actually lives in these houses. They're just, like, places. But one of the ones I watched, it was for another, like, penthouse apartment. But they had, if you bought it, it came with, I kid you not, one of the perks they were offering. There's many perks. It came with, like, I think it came with, like, a ridiculously long cruise, a live-in personal chef for a year, and a year-long rental of 3, like, supercars. Came with the purchase of this apartment. When you bought the apartment, you got the live-in chef, and you got the cars for a year. Can you imagine having a live-in chef? Like, what? What? Sarah, thank you for the 22 months. Thank you so much. I love you, and I'm really, really sorry. But happy day off. And you know what? Everything sucks right now, but we're still going. I don't know why I picked up my harmonica for that. But yeah, honestly, a live-in chef, that, like, you could, I mean, imagine. Maddie, thank you for the bits. What has more value, all the Sims 4 packs or a 20-car garage? Oh my god. The Sims 4 packs are more expensive. In total, clearly. You imagine Gordon Ramsay moves in with you? Doesn't Gordon Ramsay, like, hate vegans, though? Maybe he's changed. I feel like he used to, like, go off about vegetarians and vegans and, like, hate them. Catch Infinity, thank you for the bits. It might have been in YouTube recommendations. If Architectural Digest is a big channel. They also do a lot of, like, they'll do, like, open door videos where, like, celebrities will have tours of their houses, which is kind of fun, because sometimes you want to see, like, what a celebrity's house looks like, and they show you. You know? He has changed? Oh, good. Oh, good. So furnishing, I'm gonna get to it, you guys. It's totally okay. Like MTV Cribs, except YouTube. Yeah, they filmed David Dobrik's house and stuff, which I kind of like. Like, it's kind of fun to see their houses sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes they're kind of odd, because they'll be like, here is this professional art that I had commissioned, and here is this art that I had commissioned, and here is this famous artist art that I own. It's like, okay. But I think it's kind of fun to watch their videos. I like that channel. Guys, I'm still building, by the way. I'm allowed to talk a little bit during my streams. If that's totally okay with you, I'm gonna hang out and also talk a little bit. I am not just a building machine. I am a human, okay? If you don't want to listen to me talk, you shouldn't have come to my Twitch stream. I don't know what else you were expecting from me here. Amber, thank you for the bits. Yeah, it is very expensive for The Sims 4 in every pack. I also added it up for, I'm taking a video game history class. A class on the history of video games. And I made a discussion post. I forget what the topic was. I think I was talking, oh, maybe it was the one that I wrote about how EA is, like, one of the worst video game companies. But I was talking about how, like, they have all this, like, pay-to-play stuff, and, like, all their DLC is so expensive, and how The Sims 4 is, like, ridiculous to buy the full game, and, like, in Star Wars Battlefront, they had, like, the loot boxes and stuff, so I was writing about that, but I did add it up recently, and it is expensive. Lunchbox, thank you for the 8-month resub, by the way. Thank you so much. I do use Canvas for school, indeed. He likes that Star Wars game? Really? I don't know many people that actually play that game. The only person I've ever come across that plays that game, well, there was a bunch of them, but, like, the main memory I have in my head, and this gives me a bad taste in my mouth for the whole community. And I hate to blame this one guy for that, but listen, Awkward Beast, thank you for the Prime sub. But at EA Play, last year, so back last June, EA Play is like a convention that EA puts on, where it's like a free-to-come convention where you can play a lot of their games and stuff, basically, right? But they also fly out a lot of their game changers to make content while we're there. So, for example, last year, they flew us out to Los Angeles to play Island Living early at EA Play, and get footage of it so I could have early access footage to show with you guys on YouTube. But they also had, like, Battlefront creators there and stuff like that. Well, the first day, they paid for us all to go to Disneyland, okay? Samoa, thank you for the bits. So on the first day, we're all at Disneyland, and we all had these, like, blue wristbands that were like, here's how you prove that you're one of us and can get back on the bus, basically, right? And we were all, so I was, like, hanging out with, like, James and Deli and Sasha, and we were all taking a picture, because James wore, like, a Where's Waldo shirt, and so we were gonna, like, take a picture of a bunch of people in front of the castle and, like, make a Where's Waldo joke with James. We were all, like, standing around taking a photo, and this guy walks up, and he literally, he's like, oh, Game Changers, like, because he saw our blue things, and then he went, oh, you must be Sims Game Changers, and we were like, what? What does that mean? Harley Quinn, thank you for the sub gift to Tyson. But the way he was like, oh, you must be Sims Game Changers. Like, excuse me? Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, could not believe that man. And he's a Battlefront game changer, so that's how I feel about Battlefront, is, oh, you must be Battlefront game changers. Anyway, I couldn't believe that he said that. Like, why did he say that? It's because a lot of us were girls? Like, is that what your point is? Anyway, I didn't like that man. I was not a fan of him. And then when we got back on the bus, he made some joke, like, when he was, like, talking to his friends, and they're like, haha, like, it's a Battlefront loser, like, to him. And then he was like, at least I don't play The Sims. What's your issue with The Sims? Why do you care so much? Why do you hate The Sims so much that you're, like, making all these weird, like, at least I don't play The Sims jokes? Like, go away. Shut up. Anyway, Lady, thank you for the bits. And Harley Quinn, thank you for the sub gift to Tyson, by the way. Did I thank Lunchbox for the 8 months? I hope I did. Thank you. I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't get it. I don't get it. People have this, like, outlook on The Sims that it's, like, not a real game, and I don't care if you don't want to play it, but, like, why are you being weird about it? It's so weird. You're being so weird. Samoa, thank you for the bits. I wish I knew what his username was. I don't see him. I don't remember him. I wouldn't, like, dox him or anything. I wouldn't tell you who it was, but I have no idea who that guy was. I don't even know what he looks like anymore. I can't even picture him. But I can picture his voice and his, oh, you must be Sims Game Changers. Anyway,
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Samoa, sorry, I'll say your whole name. I usually kind of just shorten people's usernames when I'm thanking people for things because it's easier just to, like, the first word that I see. But yeah, a lot of times at those EA events, because there's a lot of, like, because honestly, like, EA kind of likes, like, FIFA better and stuff, so they get a lot more things, there's, like, bigger budgets for it, stuff like that, and so, like, all the FIFA people walk around like they're, like the guys, you know? And, like, there's kind of this weird, like, no one likes The Sims. It's very odd. Why? Anyway, Nessie, congratulations on the egg roll. That is so cool. One of us. Nessie is not a duck, she's an egg. Congratulations, Nessie. This is very exciting. If you don't know what the egg roll is, it is a very prestigious roll in my Discord server. And so, if you spend a lot of time watching my streams, enough to earn 80,000 points, you can redeem that roll. It's kind of a big deal because not that many people have it. So congratulations, Nessie. You should be very proud of yourself, my friend. You caught an oarfish today in Animal Crossing? When I first caught the oarfish, can I show you guys what it looks like so we can talk about this for a second? Hang on, I swear I will, oarfish. In real life, too, these things are freak looking, but the oarfish in Animal Crossing is enormous, right? And I didn't know what it was. I had never heard of this before when I first caught it in Animal Crossing. I just put a trash can down, Buzz. Don't worry, you can literally see it on my screen right now. But I didn't know. I need a video. That's a good idea. Hang on, maybe I'll try and find a video. Hang on. Oarfish, Animal Crossing. But I didn't realize that when we caught it, what it was and what it was gonna look like. So, that's not the oarfish. Oh, maybe it is. Hang on. Okay. So, I was just playing my game, you know, this is loading too much. A lot of people play FIFA still, Gina. There's a huge community around FIFA still. Aaron, I have literally written essays about this in the past for classes, so trust me, we're all in this together. So anyway, when you catch this fish, you catch it, you're just catching.
I love cats.
Andy, thank you for the 29 months. Look at how huge it is. So when I caught it for the first time, I was like, what is that? What? But that's a real thing. It's a thing in real life, too. But that, yeah. It's a big fish. Also, someone just asked if I got the Grim Reaper plush. I didn't. So, someone tweeted me a picture of this like Grim Reaper plushie thing they had made, and they're like, "Hey, can I send this to you?" And I was like, "No, I'm gonna buy it from you." And so I bought it, but I sent it to my PO box because I was scared to give them my real address. Correct. Thank you for the Prime sub. But I bought that and sent it to my PO box when I was like self-isolating after traveling, and now I'm scared to leave my house, so I haven't been to my PO box to get it. So I haven't been to my PO box in like a month. So I have not gotten it yet, but I did get a message from Etsy that it was delivered. So, but yeah, I appreciate the Grim Reaper plushie, and I am sad that I don't have it yet, but I'm scared to go to the post office and get it. And I think that's a little bit valid. When things calm down a little bit, I will definitely go out there, but I not yet. Not yet. So, well, the thing is, Simona, they sent me a link to it, and they're like, here, do you want this? I can send it to you. And it was on their Etsy page, and I was like, don't send it to me. I'm gonna buy it. Like, I feel bad. You made this thing. Like, but anyway, it was really cool. Yeah, but I'm not gonna go out, because it's not a necessary trip, to go to the post office, because obviously I get mail to my house. The P.O. box is, like, a separate thing for strangers to mail to me. So that's not, like, a necessary thing that I need to do. So I'm gonna wait on that. Anyway, support your artists if you can. But yeah. Okay, the outside of this place is coming along very nicely. Honestly, to the point that I think it might be close to being done. But I am gonna put a few more things out here. For example, I want a little, one of these. Can I furnish? I will. You guys need to, like, give me a minute, okay? We're telling stories. We're having a great time. We'll get to it. You just gotta, like, patience. Patience, my friends. That's so cute, Sparkle. Tell your sister I said hi. An easel could be fun, too. We could stick an easel over there. Bailey, thank you for the 3-month resub. Thank you so much. One of these bad boys pulls out a chess table. Okay, listen. I don't know, okay? Listen. That's the thing, though. When Jesse was like, when I looked at Jesse's build, I was like, this is literally the exact opposite of what I was planning on building today. Like, the exact opposite. You could not get farther from what Jesse built than this. Marissa, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. This is your home? Okay, Hope. Okay. If you want, you can have it. Infinite money in The Sims? Oh, I can show you how to do that. That's real easy. You just gotta build from Manage Worlds. This always surprises me when people don't know how to do this. Because when you're in Manage Worlds, if you go and you click on build from there, it gives you infinite money. Samoa Yell, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. I am playing Animal Crossing in my spare time. I have been really enjoying Animal Crossing. I really like Animal Crossing. It's been a lot of fun. You're right, it wouldn't be a Simsy build without an easel. I put easels in like every one of my builds, but listen, it's just very functional and useful when you want to come here and skill build, you know? Clue, I don't have a capture card still. I was thinking about getting one, but I haven't yet. What do I play on? I play my Animal Crossing on my Switch. Hope, Dan has the spin wheel. He won't give it to me. I asked if I could have it. I was like, wheel spinning is literally my thing. There's a wheel in Animal Crossing that you can spin, and it like lands on numbers. Dan has it and wouldn't give it to me. I'm not kidding. When he got it, he was like, oh, I got a wheel. I was like, Dan, wheel spinning is like my brand. I could probably get him to order me one, but I wanted him to give me that one immediately, and he wouldn't. So now I broke up with him over it. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine if over a wheel in Animal Crossing? I should ask him to order me one, though. Order me a wheel in Animal Crossing now. I sent him a bunch of gifts. I have bought him so many sofas and things. Dan just came into my stream. Wait, he just got to my stream. He replied to my message and he said, I just came into your stream to that. Can you imagine the first thing you hear when you walk into the stream is me being like, yeah, and I broke up with him over it. No, I can and I will. So, I'm just saying. Hi, Dan. Good to see you. Hey. Everyone wants you to give me the wheel in Animal Crossing. And I don't make the rules, so you might want to consider it before you get canceled. Danceled, if you will. Okay. I think the outside of this build is mostly done. Although, I can put this right there. That's so good. More light in the hallway is what we need. Dan doesn't have the egg roll yet, I think. Maybe he does have... Does Dan have the... Dan does have the egg roll. Sorry, I didn't mean to slander him like that. Dan does have the egg roll. He earned it. It's my bad, sorry. He does have the egg roll. Simpsy Stan, so far I've only used Get Together, so maybe we'll only use Get Together in it. I don't know. I hadn't decided yet. Ivory, thanks for sending your sub through June, by the way. Thank you so much. No, Bruin, you can't buy other people the egg roll. It's you or nothing. Okay, let's furnish a hallway, shall we? Very nice. Very fun. Wow. You're at 73k. What do I do with these points? Make me gift subs, Bruin. Use your points to make me gift subs. That's the perfect solution. Yeah. I only have it so you can do it once per day. Although you're a mod, so you probably could, Dan sent me the wheel! Anyway, I was gonna say, I think that Bruin might be able to, like, avoid that once per day thing and gift them as many times as she, right? I think that subs maybe can redeem, or subs, mods, I mean, can redeem however many times. Anyway, thank you, Dan, for the wheel. How much did it cost? I'm not gonna pay you back for it, I'm just curious. When you get sub rank in Discord, Ingo, have you connected your account? The sub rank is automatic. It will give it to you automatically. Sometimes it can take up to like an hour to sync the roles. But if your Twitch account is connected to your Discord account, it'll sync it automatically. Don't worry, it's a full-on Twitch extension in Discord, so it'll do it automatically. You just gotta give it some time, but make sure you have your account connected. If you don't know how to do that, if you go into the help channel at the top, there's a tutorial on how to do it. Yeah, Bruin can't. There's not gonna be any timeouts. Mods can't time themselves out. I haven't saved recently. Oh my god. It's not sweet of Dan to send me that thing. I have sent Dan so many gifts. I send Dan gifts all the time. When I get items that I think he might like, I always either order them for him again or give him them immediately. I send Dan gifts every single day, like 2 per day. When I go to his house, I bring him presents, and I have to sit here and beg for a wheel? Yeah, Bruin, I did a gift 5 subs already, but you can redeem points and I'll do it again. I don't care. I feel like I trust you to not make me do. I have the like limit 1 per day, so I don't have to do like 10 per day because that's too much. But if you want to make me give 5 subs, I trust you. You can't? Oh, darn. Okay, well, so maybe I'll do it anyway. Oh, me too. I think it's so fun to give gifts in Animal Crossing. It's like one of my favorite things. Like genuinely one of my favorite things.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop 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 coming and they don't.
I said that I would give 5. That's 5 times 4. I don't know. I don't know. As my finger slipped. Anyway, thanks, Lil Simsy, for that. Also, Marissa, thank you for the bits. Oh, can you count? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. And they don't stop coming. Exactly. That startled you? Honestly, a lot of times those things startle me too. And I'm the one who did it. Like, the number of times that I've gifted subs have been like, ah, when it happens, and it's like, I literally just bought that, and I knew the alert was coming, and yet... So, Blake, when I buy those subs, I just paid for them. The way subscriptions work on Twitch, I get a cut of the sub money. I don't get all of it, I get a cut, and Twitch gets the other cut. And so when I buy sub gifts, I just spent $100 to do that. But when I get my payout next month, I'll get my cut back. So I kind of get like a discounted rate on subs, but like delayed. I'll get my cut back next month in my payout. So Lady Wolf, thank you for continuing your gifted sub, by the way. Thank you, I really appreciate that. Gail, it depends what you think is best and what you're interested in. Bits are fun. I think that I like subs because you kind of get more perks for yourself. I get, like, when you give me bits, like, if you give me 500 bits, I get $5, you know? I don't get, like, a weird cut of it or anything. But when you subscribe, you get more perks for yourself. So if you want to, like, support me, I think that subbing is a better way. I would prefer you do that because then you actually get things, you know? Robin, I gifted 20, so 20 times 5. Ren, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you so much. But yeah, the bits, it's up to you what you think is best and how you want to, I don't know, support the stream. But I think that I like subs because that way you actually get perks out of it, you know? So if you want to do something to support the stream, I think that I would appreciate the sub. The sub indeed. Because then you get the emotes, you won't get ads on my streams, you know? Get the sub badge, you get messages to resub, but yeah. You only heard 4? Oh no, it was 5, it was 20. Anyway, Griffin, oh sorry, Griffin, no, different. Gail, Gail, thank you for the bits. I already subbed, so enjoy. Perks for Simsy. Thank you, Gail, for the bits. I appreciate that, thank you. And Amanda, thank you for the bits also. What the heck? Root, the ads, you might have Twitch Turbo, and that's why you're not getting ads, but the ads, they're kind of random. I think my least favorite thing about Twitch is that pre-roll ads play, and so when you, like, go to my channel and you're not subbed, I can't turn this off either. I can if I run a bunch of mid-rolls myself, but I don't really want to do that either. But pre-roll ads play, so when you, like, come to my stream, you can't see my stream until the ad is over, and I think that's so annoying. It's, like, so discouraging to new viewers and stuff. I feel bad about that, so I'm sorry. But subs, they don't get ads. Boy Emotion, thank you for the tier 2 sub, by the way. And great, thank you for the bits. Rebecca, thank you for the 13 months. Anonymous with the sub gift to Hannah. Lowwitch with the 4-month resub, thank you. And Cosmic, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. To The and Josie, Sophia, Ginger Lane, Sassy Cacti. Mr. Place, thank you for the sub gift as well. To Catherine. Oh, hi. Did you know that I'm hype?
Well, I am.
Boy Emotion, there it is. Thank you for the tier 2 sub. You guys, I think my favorite alert on my stream is that one. The tier 2 sub one is my favorite thing. Purely because of the fact that I really, really, really enjoy that stupid alert. If you don't know what that is, there's this guy. His name is Lil Dalla. He's a SoundCloud rapper. Kayla Jane, you have a nice name. Thank you for the Prime sub. Nate, thank you for the bits. It's good to see you. And to Louis, thank you for the 6 months. But Lil Dalla is a SoundCloud rapper. You have just heard an excerpt of one of his songs where the phone rings and he says, "Oh, hi, did you know that I'm hype? Well, I am." He also has a song, I forget what it's called, where he essentially raps over Wii music, right? Well, Lil Dalla decided to copyright claim like 20 of my YouTube speed builds, because I used to put the Wii music at the end of them every video. So he went and he copyright claimed like 20 of my speed builds because they had Wii music in them. Lil Dalla, you don't own Wii music. You are Lil Dalla, not Nintendo. And so, he falsely claimed all of these videos. I disputed them, it was fine. But then I found out that he had this song, Hype. And so I found this excerpt of the song Hype, where he says, "Oh, hi, did you know that I'm hype? Well, I am." And that is why That's the alert. No, I didn't stop it because of that, Audrey. I just stopped it because I stopped doing screenshots most of the time. So I mostly just talk over them instead of just playing music at the end of the video if I have screenshots. So I kind of just stopped doing screenshots. I didn't just like stop because of Lil Dolla. Lil Dolla will not stop me, okay? Lil Dolla, D-O-L-A. Like dollar, but Dolla. You know? But only one L. That one guy, I guess, thank you for the sub gift to Crochet, and Marcy, thank you for the bits. But that's what that alert is. It's one of the best ones, I think. I, like many of you, am petty. I think it's not a big deal. Plus, it's just an excerpt of it. It's not enough to get copyright claimed or anything. I don't know how old he is. I don't know what he looks like. I don't even know if he still makes music, but I really enjoy his song Hype. So, thank you, Zero. I appreciate that. Although the 7 gifted sub alert is pretty good too, Charlie. I'll admit, that one's pretty good. But the tier 2 sub alert's always my favorite. We haven't furnished this at all. I'm doing a terrible job. Okay, let's get to this office space in here. Persephone, I don't know if he like actually claimed them himself or if it was like an auto claim or like his company claimed them. I genuinely don't know where the claims came from, but I like the idea of him sitting there and watching my Sims videos and then claiming them himself and being like, you know what? I'm gonna claim this. Like that's what happened in my brain. And that makes me happy. Sarah Sunflower, thank you for the 9 months. I bet you like this cafe. It was made for you, honestly. Okay, also, the harmonica one, the tier 3 one, where it plays a harmonica, and it's like, Little Simsy, thank you for that sub. That's because I prime sub to Andy Milanakis once.
Hi everybody, it's Kayla,
Welcome back to Speed Build Sunday! That's the 7 gifted subs alert. Koala Bear, thank you for the 7 gifted subs. I really appreciated that. That was good. Thank you so much. And Mr. Me, thank you for the prime sub. But anyway, so the Andy Milanakis one, it's from when he was doing this like stream where he was dressed up as Randy, like a version of himself, but from the South, right? And he had a harmonica and stuff. And so anyway, that's where that comes from, is because I prime subbed to him, and then he played the harmonica and sang that song, which he wasn't doing to like anybody else. And he just did it for me. And I thought it was like the funniest thing in the entire world. And so I clipped it and made it my sub alert. I used to like Andy Milanakis' streams a little bit because he used to do such weird things. Like this one time, he painted his wall in his living room, but he just like straight up splatter painted it and got it all over the floor, all over the sofa. He was just throwing paint at the wall. And then he was also streaming off of his phone, and he threw his phone off the balcony in his house. Like he has like a second floor that looks down to the first floor, and he like threw the phone over it. It was all like, he used to do weird things on stream. I don't know about him now. I think I feel like he's like kind of questionable sometimes, but I do enjoy that alert. So I still can't believe that he was painting his walls like that. I was like watching it, and I was so stressed that I couldn't look away because he was painting his wall, but he was straight up just like throwing paint at the wall, and it was getting all over his sofa. Like, he had this, like, big, like, leather-looking sofa, and he was just throwing paint at the wall, and it was, like, the sofa was covered, like, completely ruined his sofa, and I couldn't believe he was doing it. Anyway, it's fine. I'm fine. I was so stressed. That happened, like, 3 years ago, too. That was, like, my freshman year of college. I guess not 3, but oh, God, it stressed me out so much. I watched him do that for, like, 45 minutes, because I just couldn't look away. But yeah, it was horrible. This isn't a new chair. This is just an old chair this is my chair I've had for years. So you're right. Thank you for the prime sub. Thank you so much. He might have been planning on getting rid of it anyway, but in my mind, it's like, why did you have to destroy it? Why couldn't you have, like, donated it or something? You didn't have to ruin it. Like, what? Anyway, it's fine. You didn't have to destroy the sofa. Especially because sofas are expensive. Like, and it wasn't, like, it was fine before he started doing that. And then he ruined it. It, like, irks me that it happened. No, I never got a new chair. I've had this chair forever. I sat in a different chair for one stream. A chair from the other room just to see if I liked it. And now people won't drop the chair thing. But I had a slightly different chair the other day, temporarily. Petra, I know, I'm sorry. I can't get over it. We're back on the chair again. Where did the other chair go? Back in the other room where it belongs. with the other desk where it was before. I can't believe this is the whole thing. Oh my god. You guys know the room that Dan used to stream from when he was here? There's a desk in there, and my old PC is in there. And that is where the chair is. That's where it came from, and that's where it belongs. And now it's back. I can't believe this chair talk is so common here. I will never understand. Because in my mind, it's like such a non-issue. Like, it doesn't matter at all. Like, but people seem to be so concerned about the chair. Oh no, these aren't base game. Oh boy, okay. I don't like the get-together one. It doesn't have that, like, wall of bookcases vibe that I was kind of going for. But I guess we could maybe put, something else back there or something. I don't know. Maybe we could get some more. Could we get another bookcase in here? It's too small for that. Splatter paint the chair on stream. I'm not gonna waste my chair. That is a good Target chair, okay? Those bookcases were from, wait, what did Gabby say? Your parents used your piano as firewood because I was getting a new one. What? Oh my god. Oh, and you cried? I don't blame you. What? I'm so stressed. I can't believe that's a thing that happened. What? It's fine. Everything's fine. What is the house YouTube channel? Okay, Nikki, the house YouTube channel is called Architectural Digest. You can Google it. I might actually have it copied still. Oh, no, I don't. I have someone's username that I was checking. Well, you can just Google Architectural Digest, and you'll find their YouTube channel. But that's the one that I was talking about before with the house videos that I like. Hey, Abby, thank you for the 2 gifted subs as well, to Human Being and Maisie. Also, C. Garrett, thank you for the Prime sub. Thank you guys so much for the subs and stuff today. I really appreciate it. Your dad burned your childhood bed for firewood? I feel like that's one of those things that maybe if it's, like, broken and unsalvageable, you know, like, you can't donate it because it's broken. But, like, the idea of burning a bed for firewood is so stressful to me. Everyday Human, thank you for the 5 months. Thank you so much. You are so kind. Don't accept the rule. The #1 rule is that you aren't allowed to be nice to me. And Walls, thank you for the sub gift to Nikki. Thank you. Fireplace would be cute off of the bookcase. To be honest, a fireplace would be cute over there on this wall. Maybe we won't put that over there then. We'll get some couches. We get a little cozy seating area. Thank you, Rain. I appreciate that. Salmonella, I'm not sure. It might not have been painted. It could have just been solid wood. I don't know much about burning things. I don't know if I can answer these questions here. I have not burned anything in my life. I'm gonna be real. One of my greatest fears is fire. I know we've kind of like talked about this before on stream, but I'm not kidding. Fire is like one of my biggest fears in the world. So I'm not very well versed in this particular topic. But Meg, thank you for the 4 months. And Walls It Up, thank you so much for the sub gift to Pharaoh. Thank you. You burn your homework when school is done? Oh, I used to like obsessively keep all of my homework and my books and papers and stuff in school because I was like, what if I need it again as like a reference, you know? And so I probably still have all those papers and stuff in my closet at my parents' house. Oh God, Haley, I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Also, Goose, thank you for the sub gifts. Thank you so much for the sub gifts to, hello, Optimum Hydration and Flan. Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't burn things. That's scary. You people are scaring me. What do you mean you burn things? Oh, Lainey, one time someone in my dorm, she burnt her popcorn so bad that it, like, the fire alarms in the dorms are, like, pretty sensitive, so they go off for, like, kind of no reason no matter what, but hers was, like, actually bad. Mimo, thank you for the 27 months. Oh, Jesus, right, that's way too long. Thank you, Mel. I really appreciate that. Hey, if you guys don't follow Mimo on Twitch, by the way, there's gonna be a link in chat. Please check out her channel. She's a very good friend of mine. And she's really cool. I think you'll like her. Anyway, this girl, she burnt her popcorn, like for real burnt it, so bad that, like, of course the building's fire alarms went off, the fire department had to come, and all of this stuff, and we're, like, it was like 7 in the morning too, so she was making popcorn at 7 a.m., and you know college kids are not happy about being woken up at 7 a.m., so you can imagine it was not a pleasant experience for anybody. But we were out there. I didn't know her. She was just in my building. But for some reason, she decided to talk to me about this because she was like, I think it might have been me. And I was like, because everyone around us was like, who did this? How dare they? It's so early in the morning. Oh my God, how dare they? Like, people were being so mean, like yelling kind of loud, like, how dare they? Who did this? And the girl was like, I think it was me. I burnt my popcorn. Why would you admit it? Don't tell anyone. No one would have known. Oh. Anyway, but everyone was so mad. I felt bad for her. Because, like, I mean, it happens, right? She probably got fined, too, which is not good. But everyone was very angry. But never admit it in front of people. Like, luckily she told me, and I'm not, you know, mean. I wasn't gonna be like, how dare you, or something. But, like, if you tell the wrong person that, they could, like, yell at you or something. People are weird when they're grumpy in the mornings. Kelbelt, thank you for the bits. You have every piece of work, notebook, workbooks, etc. from school since 4th grade. I respect that so much. No, that was a different time, Kelpie. My fire alarm went off while I was streaming a different time, but that was just a fire drill. They don't warn us about them, though, but that was a fire drill. No one actually burnt anything that time. Happy Turtles, thank you for the 16 months. But yeah, that happened once. I don't know if you guys were there for that stream, but one time I was streaming and my fire alarm in my building went off and I was like, I have to go. Something's going on. There's a fire alarm going off. I think we have to leave. So you may have been there for that, but that was quite a stream, let me tell you. But I couldn't tell because the other buildings, like in my dorm I lived in, there was like 3 buildings nearby that were all the same building. And they all were the same community. And so the ones in the other buildings started going off first. And so I could hear it, but there's like other dorms nearby too. And I was like, maybe it's like the farther away ones. And I was like, is that my building? And then all of a sudden it went off in my building. And I was like, that's my building. And so we had to leave. I stream 6 days a week, K-Steel. I stream every day by Sunday. I am here a lot. Okay, what else do we need here? We have all the things that we need for this building. Should I try and make it so that we have all the requirements for a restaurant except for the kitchen, in case you want to make it a restaurant? We have the dining spots. Oh, I won't put the waiter in. Okay, never mind. We have all the things we need. So that's a lie. I'm not going to put anything from Dine Out in here, so... It's fine then. The window in the hallway is glitched. Oop. Oop. Macy, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. Went off 4 times at 2 a.m. on the 10th floor. Oh, Sierra, I'm so sorry. That it went off at like 2 a.m. once when I was living in the dorm, so it only happened the one time, but that was horrible. Because you guys, like I was saying before, I have a very great fear of fire, right? This isn't a game that I'm playing here. I'm serious. I'm very afraid of fire. And so when the fire alarm woke me up at 2 a.m. going off, like, oh, I was so anxious. Like anxiety through the roof. Like, oh, what a horrible thing to wake up to. And then my roommates, one of them didn't leave the building. She was like, it'll turn off eventually. I don't care. Like, I just want to go back to bed. And I was like, the fire alarm is going off. It's screaming. And you're just going to stay in here? She was like, it's probably a drill. And I was like, that's not a good idea. But whatever. Kit Kat, thank you for the bits. Oh, I couldn't believe it. And here I was like so wide awake, like so scared. Like I could not have slept through that. I guess maybe if, you know, you can sleep through loud noises. Don't recommend sleeping through fire alarms, though, if possible. Beanbag, thank you for the bits. They had a 3 a.m. fire drill. You almost slept through it. Oh my god, that's a nightmare. That is really scary. I don't like it. But yeah, when the fire alarm goes off, don't just assume that it's a drill, you know? I feel like that's a bad idea. I'm gonna put a sink back here in case they need it for, you know, cooking. I don't know. But anyway, I'm scared of fire a lot. That's the moral of the story here. You binged the entire 100 baby challenge? Oh, Macy. Oh, Macy. Are you okay? Dishwasher? Oh, maybe we should put a dishwasher out here too. Dishwasher and big appliances. Oops. Let's swap these around. There we go. All the things covered. My best friend disaster story is when I got stuck in our elevator with 26 people for over an hour. Koala bear. Koala bear. I'm so sorry. Also, Celiac, I will sing you a birthday song. Listen, I mean that though, honestly, Claudes. I can't imagine watching my entire 100 Baby Challenge. That series is terrible. But I really respect you for getting through it. I'm glad you made it out alive. Olivia, thank you for the 7 months. I really appreciate that, friend. Thank you. But yeah, I used to be really scared of elevators. I still get kind of scared on escalators. But when I was a child, I was like deathly afraid of escalators. I used to refuse to go up them if possible. Like the ones in my mall growing up, I used to like refuse to go up the escalators. I was not into it. I don't know what it was. I was really scared of the escalator. Okay. Got some historic photos. No, the doors that spin around, I still hate those. I'm not kidding. When I'm with people, I make them go first in those doors. Like the revolving doors, hate those. Those make me so nervous to this day. I live in Florida. We don't have that many of those. Oftentimes those are, in my experience, in like cold places where you need to keep the heat in and the cold out. I live in Florida. You'd think we'd have them to keep AC in, but we don't really have those revolving doors where I live. And so when I go to those places with revolving doors, I get so stressed. I hate it. Anyway, it's fine. What a dumb thing to be afraid of, right? But I am. Oh yeah, in Chicago they're everywhere, Rustic, exactly, yeah. So, they're everywhere in Chicago, and like in Evanston where I was born, so. They get stuck in your uni? Oh no. Oh no. What are they needed for? Again, it's just to keep the heat in and the cold out, or the other way around, you know? Because with the revolving, whoa, sorry, speak better. With the revolving doors, the doors never actually open, you know? It's like always closed. Whereas when you have like an opening door that like swings open, it like lets cold air in and out all the time, and it like people leave it open and stuff like that. So they're very common in like public places. Just not here. Not in like, you know, random suburbia in Florida. But yeah, energy conservation and stuff, you know? And people can enter and exit at the same time, exactly, yes. You have them in your lobby? That makes sense to me. I feel like that's very much like a bigger building kind of thing in my mind, you know? So that makes sense to me, like your apartment building, maybe like hotels, stuff like that. I'm thinking like department stores, like those kind of places have them. So, ever played Club Penguin? You know, I never played Club Penguin as a kid, Kitty Lover. I was never into Club Penguin. I played a lot of Webkins as a child. I was a Webkins kid. So I don't have that like childhood attachment to Club Penguin. So but yeah, I never really was able to get Club Penguin. Shocking, I know. Honestly, there isn't that much space for a lot of tables in this building. Like, it's kind of small in here. I mean, we can have probably a few tables, but that's nice. I like that. I played Pixie Hollow. I loved Pixie Hollow. Sarah, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. Shane, anyone can use them, but they're on a timer so that they don't like get used constantly in chat for no reason. But anyone can use them. It's just like if it's been used in the last like 60 seconds or whatever, it can't be used again. Oh, I miss Pixie Hollow. Now I'm kind of sad. Those were the days. That it's a 10,000 bit alert, and that is from not a musical, in the sense you're probably thinking. It's from High School Musical. So yes, it's from a musical. High School Musical. I want to put sunflowers on these tables. I don't think you can use them if they have sunflowers on them, so I might like move the tables and then put them back so that I can put sunflowers on them. Oops, wait, that's wrong. Hang on. So that the game doesn't actually think the sunflowers are on the tables. The game will think that the sunflowers are floating. And ideally your Sims will still be able to use them. Stop. Stop! I'm getting so stressed. I want to size them down. Yeah, that's cute. Anyway, one of the best parts about Disney Plus is the fact that you can watch High School Musical again very easily because it's everywhere. Your Sims got crushed by a Murphy bed? Oh no. I'm really sorry for your loss. But like genuinely, I'm sorry. That sucks. It sucks when you like don't want a Sim to die and they die, you know? I play a lot of Sims games where it's kind of fun when my Sims die, like the baby challenge and stuff. Like, I don't really care if a Sim dies randomly in that series, but when you're playing, like, a legacy challenge or something and your Sim just dies, it's kind of sad. So I'm really sorry. F's in the chat for your Sim, I guess. I hope you'll get through this. It looks kind of iffy. I will admit that you have to have maybe been around for when High School Musical was out. To be interested in watching it now. I feel like if you didn't watch it when it was out and when it first came out when you were younger, it might not be something that intrigues you that much, and you might find it difficult to watch because I'll admit, it's not that good. Like, objectively, High School Musical is not that good. However, it is a very important part of my childhood, and I will love it forever. So... oh my god, Luca, yesterday I was talking to my sister and I asked if she had seen Camp Rock and she didn't know what Camp Rock was. And I get it, you know, you're 14. You missed it. But that hurt me. Like that really, it like cut deep, you know? Like what do you mean you don't know what Camp Rock is? It hurt. It hurt. But it's fine. She must have seen it. What is Camp Rock? Oh my god. Oh my god. I know that many of you probably saw it. I swear she must have seen it. Like my family, like my mom and I, we used to get so into the Disney Channel originals. We'd watch them like on premiere night. Shanna had to have been there and like seen that. She must have just forgotten because she was young. Like she might recognize Camp Rock if she saw it or like heard the songs from it or something. But like, you know? Anyway, I loved Camp Rock. I loved Camp Rock. So, I kind of have a plan. Dan and I have been slowly watching like a bunch of the older Disney Channel originals. Like we're talking things like Cadet Kelly. Ready for this? We watched Stuck in the Suburbs recently. And I'm gonna be honest, I used to love Stuck in the Suburbs. It's another Disney Channel original movie. Stuck in the Suburbs is super weird. Can I explain to you a quick like rundown of what happens in this movie? Because basically, there's like this, every Disney movie has like a famous boy singer in it, right? So there's like the guy, the famous boy singer, okay? And he's in town, in this small suburban town, filming a music video, and he hates his record label, he hates what he's doing, but they're forcing him to make music, he hates it, right? And this girl, the main character, and her friends are obsessed with him. But they're like 13, like in 8th grade, 13, kids. And he's like a 20-something, you know, famous guy, right? And so the famous guy gives his phone to his assistant. The assistant drops the phone and accidentally picks up the wrong one. So the little girl who's obsessed with him has the famous guy's phone. And then her and her friend start like messing with him. Like they get his hair cut short and they get him to like release a song that he wasn't gonna release. And they start like messing with his life. And then he and the little girl become friends. And like when he leaves and goes home, he like calls her and he's like, "You want to come to my penthouse?" And she's like, "Oh, I've got soccer practice this weekend." "What do you mean, do you want to come over to New York to visit me, old man? She's 13. That was the weirdest part in the whole film, was at the very end when he was like, "You want to hang out this weekend?" She's a child. Anyway, and that is the plot of Stuck in the Suburbs. So it's an innocent friendship, but it was weird. Can I show you what he looks like? Hang on. Stuck in the Suburbs. I want the picture of him when he had long hair. I don't want the short hair. The short hair is not the vibe. You need to know the truth. Frosted tips and everything though, you guys. Stuck in the Suburbs guy. That's not helpful. Maybe if I search his name. Jordan is his name in the movie, Cahill. This is not the long hair dream. Wait, look. I guess, wait, there was one I just saw it. Oh, this is the best you're gonna get. I don't know what that guy is next to him, but this is what he looked like for most of the film. When did this movie come out? Stuck in the Suburbs came out in 2004, July 16th, 2004. Oh, the good old days. But look at him. It was hot back then. 2004 hot, you know? Remember when Jenna Marbles got called 2009 hot? 2004 hot. So. I was 4 when this movie came out. Hadn't yet turned 5, but I turned 5 soon afterward. So I saw this movie like reruns would play on Disney, and that's how I've seen this. So this is like even before my time, to be honest, but still. Oh, yeah. Anyway. I miss Disney Channel original movies. I feel like it's not the same anymore. I think we're just too old for it to be the same. I think if we were like the target audience still for Disney Channel, they would still be the same, like that same like good stuff that we miss. We just can't watch the new stuff and have that feeling anymore, you know? I mean, the nostalgia really is carrying us here through these Disney films. Spicy Popcorn, thank you for the 3-month resub. I really do. The early 2000s for Disney movies was great, wasn't it? But I feel like if we were younger now and we were their target audience, we would love their Disney movies now still too. It's just we are conditioned to like things like Stuck in the Suburbs. And Halloween Town and Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. I haven't seen that in so long, and I want to watch it so bad, but Dan hasn't seen it, so he doesn't want to watch it because he doesn't like have that like nostalgia for it. Like Dan hated Stuck in the Suburbs because like he hadn't seen it before, and so seeing Stuck in the Suburbs. Flarget, I'm new to Twitch, who is this little slimy person? I don't know, I haven't ever heard of her before. But thanks for the 12 months. But like, I understand that watching Stuck in the Suburbs for the first time as a, you know, 20-something, it's probably not, you're not the target audience, you know, Mr. 22-year-old man. So I get it. I get that he didn't like it. But, like, Xenon, iconic. Halloween Town, Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior, like we said. We watched Starstruck recently. Also, Starstruck, kind of weird. The whole film, Starstruck, also about a famous guy and a normal girl. But in this movie, in Starstruck, the girl who was, like, playing the love interest and the guy, there was, like, a 6-year age gap, and she was, like, 16. Which is kind of weird, but it's fine. It's just a movie. Like, they didn't actually, like, kiss or anything, but, like, when you think about the actual, like, the girl and that guy who played the actor, who played the famous guy, Geek Charming was, like, my favorite movie. I loved Geek Charming so much. I still do. I was obsessed with Geek Charming. I'm not kidding. Can I tell you guys a secret? This is really embarrassing. Brooke, thanks for the tier 1 sub. So, when I was a child, I used to have a Littlest Pet Shop YouTube channel, okay? Now, on this YouTube channel, my friends and I used to make videos, where we would move the heads of Littlest Pet Shops and talk for them and make, like, it's like, think of it like a role play, and a Let's Play combined, but it was Littlest Pet Shops, like real toys. I used to make these videos. And we didn't have our real names on the internet. This channel is long deleted, by the way. It doesn't exist anymore. We didn't have our names on the internet, but I used to pretend that my name was Dylan. Like after Dylan Schoenfield from Geek Charming. And my sim, Dylan Vanderbilt, in my Sims Let's Play, the Dylan Diaries, Dylan Schoenfield from Geek Charming is the inspiration for that. So, I was obsessed with Geek Charming. I still am obsessed with Geek Charming. So, that's where that came from. Did you used to make Littlest Pet Shop videos too? Anyone here know Sophie G TV? Anyway, Chantel, thank you for the 2-month resub. But yeah. I really, I miss that movie. I wish, there's a lot of Disney movies that I wish that I could see again for the first time. But, Geek Charming is probably one of them. So, oh, you made Littlest Pet Shop videos. Oh, Jordan, you and I have so much in common. You used to make fun of those? Oh. Well, you know what? It's embarrassing. I did it all through middle school. I mean, I was 13, 8th grade, still making them. So, like, you know what? I'll admit it. It was weird. No, I know. No, I know it was weird. I was embarrassed with it then, too. But listen, this is how I got my start, okay? And now I'm a Sims YouTuber. But, oh, Twitches! Oh, I want to watch Twitches. I like talking about Disney movies. I feel like it really is a very niche audience of people that made Littlest Pet Shop things in 2012 and 2011. And you and I, these are our people, okay? Now I'm a Sims game changer, okay? No, I'm not too old for High School Musical. That was right in my era. I was like 7, 8, 9-ish when that was coming out. I was like right there for High School Musical. High School Musical 2 came out like right next to my birthday. I think High School Musical 2 came out on August 17th. And my birthday is the 14th, so it was like the Friday of my birthday week. And so I had a High School Musical themed birthday party, and my friends came over and we had a sleepover and we watched the premiere of the movie together. We bought like popcorn and stuff, and we had like Twizzlers from the dollar store, and we watched High School Musical to celebrate my birthday, and I wore Zac Efron pajamas. And that was one of my favorite birthday parties. August 18th? Okay, well, close enough. See, my birth week. The Friday of my birth week, like the 17th or 18th or whatever. No, Griffin, no one from school knew about my Littlest Pet Shop videos. Not a single one of them. But people from high school knew about my Sims videos. Honestly, Elise, I would still have that birthday party too. Like, I would still have friends over for a sleepover, well, maybe on a sleepover. If I had, like, my internet friends, yeah. We could have a sleepover and watch High School Musical. When my friend, I visited, like Dan, over my Christmas break, in what, 2018? December of 2018 was when we did this, but we had like a squad miss, which sounds lame, but my friends and I, like Jack and Mel and Dan and I, went to Jack's house, and we like celebrated Christmas together before Christmas, and one of the nights we watched all of the High School Musical movies, and that was a good day. I really enjoyed that day. That was really fun, so I'd do it again. Yeah, good stuff, honestly. Polly Pockets. I loved Polly Pockets. That was my other thing. I was into Littlest Pet Shops and Polly Pockets. That was my stuff. I've been in for a couple years, Lala. It's not a bed and breakfast. It's just a cafe. But we're going to put an apartment up top for people that own it to live in. So, how do you get a cafe? It comes with the Get Together expansion pack. Honestly, Little Manders, I'm not surprised. Like, I think that it takes a very special set of interests to send us on this path of, like, you know, we started with Littlest Pet Shops, and then we went to virtual dolls in The Sims, and then we got obsessed and got into the YouTube content on those virtual dolls. Like, you and I, we, same brain here, okay? I'm telling you right now. Little Lovely, I've used Just Get Together for this one so far. Jax, you can't actually own a cafe. You can't actually own it, but you can build one and visit it, but you can't actually own it, unfortunately. But yeah, same wavelength, same brain, all of us, we're in this. Yes, Kay, good old, I do. Oh, the good old days, honestly. You can with mods probably too, that's true. Hannah Montana, I need to watch Hannah Montana again. I really miss those days. Hannah Montana was my favorite. My neighbor across the street, her name was Kalena, and she had this, like, you know those Barbie dolls where it was like their head, it was like a bust of a Barbie doll, and you could like decorate their hair and put makeup on them? My friend had a Hannah Montana one, so it was like a Hannah Montana head with a wig, and you could like play with her hair, and I used to love that thing so much. I thought it was so cool. That was like my favorite toy. It wasn't even mine. It was hers, but I thought it was like the coolest thing in the world. The Hannah Montana head. Oh, the good old days. I also used to pretend to be Raven from That's So Raven. My friend and I used to pretend that we like could have visions like Raven from That's So Raven. You had that too, Veggie Rug? Oh, I need to watch That's So Raven again. I haven't seen that show in years. Yeah, I have Disney Plus. Honestly, I think that Disney Plus is one of the best things that ever happened to me. Like, Disney Plus, I've been having so much fun watching old Disney movies. Like, purely for the original movies they had on their Disney Channel, like, I have been having so much fun watching them. Like, I am so glad they added Disney Plus. Like, it's one of my favorite purchases ever. Smart House, right? Yeah, so many good ones. I miss those days. Of course I've seen Phineas and Ferb. Oh, those days too. Yeah, I'm gonna try and watch some more of them. They have iCarly on UK Netflix, which makes me feel very jealous because I would like to watch iCarly again. Dan and I watched like a few episodes when I was visiting him once, but we didn't watch all of it or anything, but we did watch a little bit of it, and I miss iCarly. We were talking about this the other day, but like iCarly is one of the most ridiculous shows. Like when you watch it with a, you know, a modern perspective, the kind of things they were claiming happened. Like they were saying, iCarly came out in like what year? Like 2009, 7 maybe? 7. September 8th, 2007. In this show, she was getting like 30, 50K views on her personal website in like less than 24 hours. In 2007, YouTube barely existed back then, and people weren't getting 30,000. Like that was she was like PewDiePie. She was like, if she was getting that many views in 2007, she was huge. But she was lying, like she must have been lying. No way. No way you got that many views on your personal YouTube, not even YouTube, your personal website when you made it yesterday. You're not that funny, Carly. She walked so YouTube could run. Oh my god. Anyway, H2O was a good show too. I was also into that one. Don't worry, guys. But yeah, sorry, I'm just getting upset about this. I also liked Drake and Josh and Zoe 101 a lot. I used to watch Zoe 101. It would come on, they would have like reruns. I know this for a fact because I had webkins. No, I had webkins? I had I don't know why I said webkins. Oh, that was weird. I was gonna say gymnastics, not webkins. That's different. I'm really back in this like 2008 mind, huh? But they used to have reruns of Zoe 101 on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. And I used to get home from gymnastics class and I would really get excited to watch Zoe 101 on Wednesdays. That was like my favorite night. And they also, on Wednesdays, that's when TLC had 4 Weddings on. And I used to love 4 Weddings as a child. So Wednesdays were like the best day. Like I loved Wednesdays. So... yeah, I took gymnastics classes as a child, Yasmin, but mostly when I was like up until I was like 10 or something. Like I wasn't like good at it or anything. I just had like 1 class a week on Wednesdays. So Marissa, we are all the same at heart here, honestly. 4 Weddings is on Hulu. I still like 4 Weddings. What a wild show. Like, honestly, it still holds up. Still fun. Good drama. Like, good show. Yeah, I watched Lizzie McGuire, too. That one, Lizzie McGuire, I didn't watch as much. Like, what years were Lizzie McGuire on? I wasn't, like, I think I may have been a little bit too young for Lizzie McGuire. I mostly watched, like, reruns of Lizzie McGuire, because her show, yeah, first episode 2001, and then it finished in 2004. So I was 2 when it came out. So I was a little bit young for Lizzie McGuire, but I did watch reruns on Disney. And I still did love it, of course. Just not as much people that watched it probably when it was airing, you know? We all do share one brain cell. Honestly, this is like... Okay, I want to put a lamp in here, too. Oh, Kim Possible. Do you remember, like, the games, the website? Like, Disney had, like, a website of games. And there was, like, a Kim Possible game that you could play. And I really liked that game. I forget what it was and where it was and how to play it. But that Kim Possible game. Right? That was the best one. Oh, and the Lilo and Stitch game. Wait, that was the one where the food would, like, fall out of the sky and you'd stack sandwiches? Tell me I'm not making that up. The one you'd like run back and forth and catch the food for the sandwiches? Oh my god, I'm like having like flashbacks right now. I forgot about that. They still exist? Oh, that game. Sailor Scout, thank you for the 26 months. Oh my god. That was so fun. Oh, Disney Channel games. What a time. I missed that sandwich game. I loved that sandwich game. I did just, like, unlock a memory, right? I forgot about that so much. I loved that game. I, like, end stream to go play it. I'm like, guys, I've got something to do. I have plans tonight. I have to go. Alexis, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Dylan, are you still mad that I'm talking? Dylan, you've literally been timed out so many times for yelling at me to build. Yesterday and today. It's gonna be okay, Dylan. We are building. We're also talking about Disney Channel. It's okay. The Build-A-Bear games, I never played Build-A-Bear games. I didn't have that many Build-A-Bears. I was big, if we're talking about stuffed animal games, I was a Webkinz games kind of person. I was obsessed with Webkinz. My friend Brittany and I, like all through elementary school, we used to call each other on the home phones after school, and we would talk on the phone while playing Webkinz for hours after school, like every single day. Like me and Brittany loved Webkinz. We'd get on the little landlines, you know, and we would play Webkinz together. I miss those days. I really do. Oh, there's already a lamp right there. Maybe we should put a little table. The Polly Pocket website. Yes, I was on it. I loved it. You guys, oh, this is making me so happy. I really miss these days. I loved Polly Pocket. That was like one of my favorite things was Polly Pockets too. Oh, the good old days. This is bringing back so many memories. I'm having a really good day. Thank you for this, everybody. I needed this today. You know when you just kind of need to like have a little walk down memory lane, you know? We were talking about Pixie Hollow earlier today too. I loved Pixie Hollow. I thought that was so good. Also, there was this game, it was like a Flash game, but it was like this Bratz fish tank game. I've literally streamed this before, but in this game, you own like a fish shop, and you like breed fish, and then sell them. Someone else must have played Bratz fish tank, but my god, was I obsessed with the Bratz fish tank game. It was so good. I loved it so much. That was like one of my favorite things in the world. Sorry, Dan just sent me a picture of a Switch, and I got excited. Oh, I need to bring back some of these games. I should play them again if we can find them on stream. I really am like finding buried memories. Like, I remember like running to my neighbor's house in elementary school to go play that Bratz fish game together. Also, all the mini games within Webkinz were so good. Like, they used to make me so happy. Like, the ant one, it's like one of those classics where, like, you, like, move around and don't touch your tail kind of thing. Like, don't hit the walls, one of those games. But, like, that game, where it was, like, on a picnic blanket, and you would, like, eat food, and then your trail of ants would get bigger. And then there was, like, that, the milk guy, and you would, oh, Webkinz. Your first friend gave her a home phone number and it was the wrong number. Oh no! Did she give you the wrong number on purpose, or was she just like a dumb kid that didn't know how to give you the right phone number? They have Webkinz Arcade on the App Store? Like on your phone App Store? Are you serious? Are you serious? Hang on. Webkinz. I might want to play some of these later. Hang on. They have a Dogtown Pepsi. They have Tamagotchi Forever. There's like a Tamagotchi app. Webkinz Cash Cow. That's the one I'm talking about. I'm not paying 99 cents for Webkinz Cash Cow. But this is the app. It's like this. Like you see the little bottle cap. No, you can't see it. Whatever. Webkinz Cash Cow was my favorite game. Oh, there's an actual Webkinz app these days. Kids have it so good in 2020. Unbelievable. Oh, is the Webkinz app good? Oh, you said it's crap. Oh, that doesn't surprise me, I guess. I feel like Webkinz, once it started being like a subscription service kind of system, out the window. I miss when you bought plushies and codes. The good old days. Kids these days have like real games. I was just busy playing like Pop Tropica, you know? What's Purple Place? I don't know where I am. I didn't know that one. I feel like I've missed out now. I was so into Pop Tropica, though. Like, I was obsessed with Pop Tropica. And Neopets, of course. Classic. The McDonald's game was Purple Place? Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe let me look it up. We didn't eat out when I was a child. Oh, no, it's not. A suite of 3 computer games. Ooh, I feel like I've missed out on this, too. They took all the old worlds off Pop Tropica? Did they? Well, now it's useless. It was pre-installed on computers. Oh. Have you ever played the Garfield Scary Scavenger Hunt game? I didn't play that one. I've never played that. I don't know that one, Aerodani. I feel like I'm missing out on that, too. I like the idea of it. And Cal, thank you for the Prime sub. You found Polly Pocket games? Oh, this is making me so happy. I love the nostalgia here. And I'm sorry to those of you who are maybe a little bit younger than us that don't know these. I feel for you and I apologize, but you know what? This is my dream. And I am having fun. So, but I know if you're like, even if you're like a couple years younger than me, like you might not know some of these. So, I apologize. Honestly, Halfpipe, put it in Discord. I'm not gonna open them right now on stream, but I would love to see them. Eat your soup. Thank you so much. Wait, that's so exciting. I hope that someone plays with you. I hope someone, guys, Eat Your Soup is looking for someone to play Stardew Valley with, by the way. And I know many of us are looking for some multiplayer Stardew friends. So, I mean, there is a channel in my Discord for stuff like this. I don't know where you posted about it, but Eat Your Soup, I respect you so much for, like, taking that initiative to ask, because I also get spooked about that kind of thing. But I can tell you for a fact that there are a lot of people here that would love to do that. And so if you're looking for anyone, for a lot of games, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley, stuff like that, like even Minecraft, people in my Discord play a lot of those games and are probably looking for Minecraft and Stardew and Animal Crossing friends. So, La La Loopsy. I feel like I recognize this word, and there's like a song that's starting to play in my brain, but I don't know what La La, it's a doll. Oh, this freak. Yes, I remember La La Loopsy. I think I might have been, I didn't ever have one of those, but I recognize the name. I've heard of them before. I didn't have any of those. I think I was too old, though. It came out in 2010, so I would have been like 11 years old. I might have like slightly missed that one. I was big into my Littlest Pet Shop phase back then. The idea of those. Wait, what are those things called? Oh my god. This Don't Bite Your Friends is going through my head. Don't Bite Your Friends is a song. Yo Gabba Gabba. These people used to freak me out so much. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm opening it.
Right now. Look, there. We can't play if you bite Poofa.
It's not loading well.
We don't ever wanna bite our friends. Don't bite your friends. Don't bite your friends. We don't bite our friends. We don't pull their hair. Friends are our friends. So we treat them with.
I'm sorry. This song makes me laugh a lot. So, Rainwater, thank you for the 2 months. Morgan, thank you for the 4 months also. Thank you so much. Maybe I should make that Don't Bite Your Friends an alert. I was a little bit old for this, because I was not, like, watching this, you know, in March of 2010 when it came out. But, like, my siblings, right in there with the age that they need to be, you know? Marissa, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You remember this song? My friends and I in high school used to laugh about this song and reference it a lot. So, let me leave this open so I don't forget. I'll make it a secret alert. It'll be like how we have like the 7 gifted subs alert and like the 444 bits. I'll tell you what it is tomorrow when I said it. I don't know I'm gonna make it yet. But I'll make it like a secret alert so that it won't play that often. But when it does, oh, it'll be good, you know? Caillou, oh my god. Also the Backyardigans. I loved the Backyardigans. I lived for those people. The Backyardigans had a website game too. I played the Backyardigans game. Anyone else? I forgot about the Backyardigans game. I used to like that one. I completely forgot that existed. It's throwing you back to babysitting? Oh boy. Yo, Gabba Gabba Crew, don't bite your friends. Me? Well, now I'm gonna do it. Marissa, what part of Don't Bite Your Friends do you not understand? Marissa, you have literally one job. Especially not at a time like this. Given the current state of our world, do not be biting people. God. You know, it's really inappropriate, honestly, that Little Einsteins, also Handy Manny, I was obsessed with. I think I was like a little bit old for Handy Manny too, but I still liked him. Like, I was into Handy Manny. Kellen, thank you for the bits. The Kim Possible game was the best one. I loved the Kim Possible game. It was so good. And Luca, thank you for the bits, but La La Land, amazing show, you can't convince me. Wait, what's La La Land? I don't know that show. When you say La La Land, that to me means the movie. I don't know about the show. But the Lilo and Stitch show was good too. I loved Lilo and Stitch as a child too. My family, we used to drive to visit my grandparents in Chicago every year over the summer and over Christmas. And so we had like a little DVD player that we could watch in the car. And we had like 4 movies. And so I have seen like Lilo and Stitch, The Incredibles, and The Lion King. And also we had a DVD with like 10 episodes of SpongeBob on it. And I've seen those 4 things so many times. Like, we used to just sit there and watch those movies. It's like a 16, 18-ish hour drive. And we just watched those movies all the way there, all the way back. But yeah, those were the days back then. Alexis, thank you for the sub-gift to Reigns, by the way. Thank you so much. Yeah, Florida to Chicago is, it's a rough drive. I don't miss that. We used to do that, like I said, twice a year, every year, because my mom's parents and my dad's parents live in Illinois, so we would make the trip. It just, God, you know? Thank you, Alexis, for the sub-gift, though. Okay, so the old Scooby-Doo movies, I'm gonna brag for a second. One of my dad's college best friends, his name is Joe Sikta, and he used to direct and work on a bunch of the Disney, like, Scooby-Doo animated films that came out when, like, we were kids, when I was a kid. Like, I remember one time for Show and Tell, there's, like, the Scooby-Doo, the one where they, like, go into the pyramids, and there's, like, mummies, that one. He sent me a bunch of, like, concept art for it for Show and Tell in 3rd grade. Not to brag. But I thought that was really cool. I always think that was, like, the coolest thing ever. It was, like, I knew this guy that, well, I didn't even know him. I don't even think I've met him, but my dad knew this guy that worked on the Scooby movies, so. But I felt, like, so cool going to school with, like, with the art that he mailed me, and being like, look at this, guys. We've seen the movie, but now look at the art. Tori, did I miss your sub? Or did it, Tori, I'm fairly certain that your sub did not play. If it was a Prime sub, you can try and refresh. I don't see it in my Streamlabs. If I missed it like a long time ago, I'm really sorry. I don't see it in my Streamlabs right now. Try and refresh and play it yourself. If you just subbed and didn't, like, if you Prime subbed, or if your sub expired and you resubbed again, if it's a resub, you have to refresh to play it. It'll give you a chance to put a, nah, it was today. Tori, did you play it? Like, for real play it? Like, did you type a message and play it? If you didn't type a message and play it, it didn't come up. Try and refresh and do that, and let me know if that works. Sid, thank you for the bits. It's literally not in my Streamlabs. I can show you it's not. Try and refresh, I promise. But yeah. Wonder Pets! Oh my god! I forgot about those too! Our sub is a toddler! Oh my god. Mrs. Tomato with the 24-month resub. That is way too long. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's getting so old. Thank you so much for the resub. 2 years. God. You know what I'm kind of getting excited for? Is we're going to get our first 3-year badges. Not until August. But in August, the first 3-year sub badges are going to start, and that's going to be wild. Tori, thank you for the 2 months. There it is. See, Tori, it played. You gotta, when it's a Prime sub, you have to refresh and play it yourself. Cause it's trying to give you the chance to play a message with it. So when you Prime resub, or if you like had a sub 6 months ago and sub again, it's technically a resub. So you have to like, you pay the money or use the Prime sub, and then when you refresh, it comes up with like a message pop-up box or whatever. But don't worry, you got it. Thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. I swear it wasn't like ignoring you. It just didn't play. I loved the Powerpuff Girls. When I was in preschool, my friends and I used to pretend to be them. We would like run around and play Powerpuff Girls and pretend to be the Powerpuff Girls. Blueberry Pies, thanks for the 3 months. Okay, I think I think I'm gonna get off stream soon. I'm gonna go, we'll sit in IRL for a second and then we'll go find someone to raid. But I have had so much fun today. So much fun today. We used to, my mom used to like take me to Blockbuster. There's a Blockbuster near my house that obviously is no longer a Blockbuster. But we used to go to the Blockbuster and we would, I remember renting like Max and Ruby movies and stuff as a child from Blockbuster. I don't know why my like most vivid memories of Blockbuster were Max and Ruby, but Max and Ruby, Ruby and Max are my most vivid Blockbuster memories. Wait, how much do you have? How many points do you, Small Bab? Why shouldn't I leave yet? What's happening? You already have the thing. You don't need points. It was your first stream? Oh, Ava, I'm so glad. What a good day to come in on, honestly. What do you think of the recent Disney reboots, like Disney DuckTales and 101 Dalmatians? I haven't seen, like, how recent are we talking? Like, if they've made something, like, recent, I haven't seen, like, a 101 Dalmatians from, like, the last couple years. You need to resub? Oh, hurry up. Cal, thanks for the bits. 79k points? You're so close. Emrose, with the raid, you'll get even closer. Yeah, there's a pumpkin behind me. I forget its name. Dang it, we named that pumpkin way back in the fall. Hey, Zoe. I don't know that pumpkin's name. I don't remember. Gibby! It's Gibby! Oh, it's Gibby. It's Gibby. Of course it's Gibby. Obviously, it's Gibby. Okay, I think, just so you guys know, if you didn't realize, if you stick around for a little bit longer through the end of the raid, you will get extra points on Twitch. So you'll get 250 points for just being there and joining the raid, which is kind of exciting. I think, you know what? We're going to Maggie's stream. Maggie is a dear friend of mine, and she is one of our Twitch mods also. I need the points, exactly. Everyone's like, I'm in this for the points. Katie, thanks for the 2 months. You're halfway to the egg roll? Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. So congratulations on that achievement. But Maggie is a dear friend of mine, and also, you know, again, is a Twitch mod here, so you might recognize her username. She's a Quippy on Twitch. So if you recognize that name, Small Bab, I'm sorry, when's your resub? When is it? Small Bab, I'm sorry. But yeah, if you guys don't know who Maggie is, get ready. We're gonna go say hi to her. Hopefully we can like break her bot or something. I don't know. It's kind of fun. But when you get over there, tell her I sent you. Obviously, drop a follow and stuff. I think you'll like her a lot. She's currently building something. I'm not sure what she's building, but it looks kind of cool. So like, let's go say hi. And let's go support our dear friend here. But thank you guys for hanging out. I miss you already. I love you. I will see you tomorrow. We're gonna probably finish this build tomorrow. Sorry I didn't finish it today. I got busy talking about Disney, so and childhood. I was really busy, all right? It's not my fault. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much. Goodbye. It's like my birthday song. No, Small Bab, wait! I'm not gone yet. Small Bab, thank you for the 28 months. That was so close. Also, Fat Caddy, thank you for the Prime sub. Oh my god. That was so close to missing it. Oh, we did it though. Okay, Small Bab. We did it. Thank you for the 28 months. Okay, now I'm gonna leave. Okay, goodbye. It's so dumb. Oh, okay.